PaintballShop.com. We have thousands of paintball goggles in stock. And a ton of guns. We have all the gear for social, scenario, and tournament paintball. With over 5,000 different products in stock, we have the biggest selection of gear in the Southern Hemisphere. PaintballShop.com, Australia's paintball superstore.
What is Super 7's Paintball? Paintball is a 5-on-5 game where two teams go head-to-head in 10-minute matches, fighting to take out the other team for 1 point. Teams get 1 point by shooting all 5 opponents and pushing the button at the enemy team's start base. Players are out when a paintball hits and breaks on them, including their gun. Between each point, there is a 2-minute break to reload, clean up, and prepare for the next point. To win, a team must gain a 4-point lead or be ahead on points when the 10-minute time limit expires. For more information, check out www.super7paintball.com. Guns and gear. The most important piece of equipment is the player's gun. The guns shoot at an amazing 15 balls per second, reaching speeds of up to 300 feet per second. The guns are fed by powerful, motorized 200 paintball hoppers, able to keep up with the gun's extreme rate of fire. The players carry extra paint in pods on their back to ensure they don't run out. Some players carry up to 1,500 paintballs for 1 point. The mask is a specially designed, lightweight piece of gear that protects the player's eyes and face, all whilst allowing the player to hear and speak clearly. All of this awesome gear is available at Australia's #1 paintball store, PaintballShop.com.
Hey! Just in time.
So you can see on the top of your screen, we've got explicit about
wait,
to take
wait,
on
wait.
Minas.
So now we've all got sunglasses.
Yeah, now you look good.
Alright, so recap on the weekend so far, or the week almost so far. So at the moment, sitting in first place is Perth Crisis. Second place we have DMG, Sacramento DMG. And then a two-way, in third place we've got
Sydney SWAT.
And fourth place we've got Eskimo Brothers. Then
Eskimos are in fourth place.
Tied with Expendables, are they not?
Expendables, yeah. So a two-way tie for fourth place with Expendables. So then we've got Explicit, Marauders, and Eastside Raw in a three-way tie for
Explicit, Marauders,
and Raw.
Okay, this is going. Is Menace not in the running at all?
Menace is in sixth place. Sorry.
Okay, so Explicit wins this game. They'll be up by 1 game.
Yep.
We play, and then who's the match after this?
The match after this is Raw and Marauders.
Okay, so Marauders probably will come out with that one, so they'll be up 1. So Explicit and Marauders will probably go up, and then Expendables and DMG play. That's gonna be a good game. So depending on how that goes, that could bump Expendables down 1, and then we play Eskimo Brothers, assuming we win that, hopefully.
Bump them down.
To tie with Expendables, so Expendables will still be in the same place. But that'll tie them up with. What I'm saying is, if DMG and SWAT, I know this is getting way ahead of the curve here. If DMG and SWAT today beat Expendables and Eskimo Brothers, that means Expendables and Eskimo Brothers will be in a 4-way tie with Menace and Marauders, or Explicit and Marauders, assuming they win these games. I'm talking about the favorite teams. Like, if you're favored, right?
Yeah,
if you're the
exactly.
favored team, so you're the team that's on the top. If you win your game, which you're favored in, there will be a massive tie. But it's going to be crazy. Remember these math skills I had yesterday?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I got this, dude.
But this is Explicit's on the screen right now.
If Explicit can take this up, it's going to be a big upset and throw all that out the window.
Yeah.
Ethan Cliver on your screen.
Yeah, and keep the bit up to the wall. Again, double stacking the wall right now.
So Explicit lose their back center.
Yeah. Oh, but but Explicit shoots Menace's player, 2 players out, 1 on the Dorito side and 1 coming up the center. So right now it's a 4-on-3. Explicit having 2 players up in the wall. So they're spread a little thin because the outsides. The way that Keith is playing, I don't think he saw the guy get out to the back right corner. And that guy looks like he shot Keith. So that's the tricky thing about being double stacked in the center and hunting around for kills is you drop these zones. The guy filled out to the corner, shot Keith out of the center, and now it's evened up again. So kind of his own fault.
A little better field position to Explicit.
Right, but
then Pluck is pulled in from the wall, and then you see the player move to the Dorito corner, but he's gone as well.
That was Damien, yeah. So now it's a 3-on-1 with Explicit up, so barring any huge issues.
So you were saying about Keith hunting for kills there. Do you think when you're playing the wall you need to be a bit more disciplined and just sort of stick to one?
Well, I don't know. It's tough to say because both produce a lot of kill like results. But the problem is when you have 2 guys up there, there's not a lot of action coming down the outsides. There's not a lot of pressure from your guys coming down the outsides because you're spread really thinly. So.
Did they concede?
Yeah, Explicit towed it. Oh, sorry, Menace threw the towel in.
No.
So Explicit with the early lead in this match.
So yeah, what I'm saying is when you start hunting over the top, yes, it does generate some kills, but what it ends up doing is you do drop those zones. So it's better to kind of, well, I'd say it's better to wrap around a little bit, or maybe try to get up the field and gain a little bit more ground, or even kind of come back and try to fill on this outside, especially if you understand that your offense on the snake side, especially you were down 1 body on the snake side. But someone has to watch these outsides because
I was thinking. I think Keith saw him bump out to the corner. So when he's actually come back out and around, he just walked straight.
Right. Yeah. You just it's like the rovers or the rogues. You know, the rogue players that kind of just are able to float out to a spot because you think you're rolling your guns and you're out bodies. You're in a good position. Archie Monomer is really good about that. You know, you'll see him fill from one corner to the other, and like how Marcelo did it yesterday. He was basically playing the snake corner, ended up down into the other guy's Dorito 2 when he went down there and ended up bumping the guys out. So it's just really you got to put more pressure on these outside guys. Again, when you're in that wall, it's so big, and you get there's a lot that you can do in there if you're tall enough. I mean, I can't. I only have the outside. So
yeah, I went down there this morning. I was struggling to see over the top.
So. It's just distractions, and you kind of want to go do that and find something to do. I'm gonna jump over
I think that's the first time we've seen them actually Explicit run 2 guys to the wall as well, like early on.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many people send 2 guys to the wall. So we got Menace on your screen there, Damien Ryan helping them out, Chris Nolder from STK, usually up at the wall for those guys. There goes Keith Bit doing his big move from the wall into Dorito 3.
Yeah, he really likes that. He really likes that run.
It's like two bodies dropping behind him, I think, for Explicit.
Yeah, so I like that run too. I like how he does that run. The problem is when he gets in there, he can't do a lot of the damage because he can't look inside because of the wall guy. So if you were to run around the outside, which is a lot of people do, then you're able to be heads up with that wall guy. So right now, he's just kind of stuck, hoping that the rest of his team takes the pressure off. Oh, look at that move right there. Making a move up that center. Did he get?
Was he able? No, not quite. He was able to tuck in. Yeah. That was a good move, but
yeah, it was a good move. I really like that. I really like that play. I mean, he had an opportunity to be able to.
He nearly got himself a 2-pack for the troubles.
So 3-on-3 match now. Menace across the back line. Explicit have the snake and that Dorito 3 with Keith the Bit there. Justin Knight on your screen, the captain from Menace. So in that spot there, he's probably better off, looking Dorito side, right? Because the back middle has pretty good shots on the Dorito from the back center.
Yeah, you can only really stop the Dorito 1 to Dorito 2 movement. You can't really stop much more. The back center sucks.
Yeah,
I wouldn't really play the back center to begin with, just because he doesn't have a shot on the snake side. Really, just a couple little gaps. The move is to get out to either one of these two 2 spots, but because of where Keith is, he could actually put a little pressure on Keith on the Dorito 3, but not much.
But yeah, explicit with that first point. Just happy to chill out, burn a bit of time off the clock. Aaron McCauley and the Snake for explicit. Just happy to sit back as well. So both teams, and here we see Damien Ryan making something happen.
Yeah. Keith needs to get a little bit more production out of that side. And you got Damien Ryan here on your screen crossed up. He's trying to bait Keith DeVitt to make a move through that big gap. Is what I'm guessing he's doing.
That's a big loader on that gun too.
Oh yeah, he's got his Ram Jam extendo kit.
So you think like Damien's probably better off sitting where he is there and not going down the Snake?
I definitely think that's a good spot to be in. Well, the Snake 1 is kind of a fortress, right? So especially because it's hard to trust your guys from.
The hard problem is now, but Explicit's quite happy to run the clock down.
No. It's too early to do that. It's far too early to be able to do that. Now the move is right now is for Damien. I don't think he knows the field well enough, but like to get around that control to miss that shot. There we go.
They know he's there now.
Now they know he's there. So the move right now would have been if Damien got really sneaky and got all the way into their Snake and then popped up and shot Keith.
Yeah, so Keith spent the majority of this game looking down the tape line, not really engaging in the inside. Just under 5 minutes of game time left now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I highly doubt that this game will go to time in a 1-0, but I guess there is a possibility. Oh, I would have been out of paint. I would have been out of paint 3 minutes ago.
But you see, Damien normally taking 11
No one's shooting.
He's still got about 9 on his back.
Damien's got a heap of pods. There's a bunch of little bounce shots over there too from the back center, especially into where Keith DeVitt is. Tim Montrester, when I was playing against those guys yesterday, was doing a really good job of it, shooting that the pin kind of up on your left corner side of your screen, the one that looks like it's really bright.
The one on the
the brightest one right there. If you shoot that from the back center, it bounces straight into that 3 to 4. So yeah, so yeah, here we go. Watch what Damien does. As long as he doesn't hit any of these bunkers.
He's lucky because the tower's not.
So you can see the cross shot right there. Missed him though. Oh, he got him. There you go. See, that was a cross shot.
Yeah.
Bingo.
He must have heard you.
Yeah, must have heard me. Maybe he did. We are kind of close.
So is this where where Damien is there? Is that tower for explicit able to just drop the paint in?
Yeah. So if the tower's looking inside, then yes. But you can look at the Snake player. If you can see the Snake player he just ran back. So right now the explicit player should be shooting that cake, and it'll bounce into where Damien is sitting.
Oh, and
there goes the tower.
So yeah, a lot of time burn off. It's probably going to be just under.
Oh wait, the tower did not die.
The ref called him out.
Wow, the ref looked like he called him out, didn't he?
No, it's not. And no, that he shot the men's player out. So now it's a 2-on-2.
Wow, that was... It's a 2-on-2.
2-on-2.
Oof.
Justin Knight retreating back to the wall. Which is going to spread the field a bit. So, wow, we thought that was all over there.
Oh, now I think he's got to be dead, right?
Yeah.
There we go, and Damien Ryan getting that last player. What a grinder of a game.
And to me, it just looked like Explicit had no interest in moving up the field. They just locked it up and went, yep, we'll sit there. They weren't just blazing their guns. They were just hopping out
what
here
the
and
other
there.
guy in Snake 1 who was by himself. Usually when you're by yourself on the Snake side, it's kind of tough. The moves were, and they'd keep the bit kind of doing work over there. It's just
But even he was just like sitting.
Yeah, he was kind of sitting. He needed to be able to push his way around into the next Dorito. But then again, Damien Ryan was sitting right here.
Yeah.
So it's tough to say. It's tough to say what they were going to be able to do. Let's take a look at some of the comments that we have coming in. If you guys are watching this, which you are because you're listening to me, you can comment on the screen and we'll kind of answer some of your questions or give us a shout out. Bear Seri is Okay, got the beers, sitting in his most comfortable seat and waiting for this to take off.
Let's hope he's not in Australia because it's a bit too early for beers over here.
It's never too early for beers. It's 5 o'clock somewhere in the world, so we've got to honour everyone's time zones.
Morning, Paul. Thanks. Facebook is good. Let's go explicit.
Make sure to share it around.
Yeah. Everybody who's watching this right now, if you're watching it live especially, go ahead and share it. Make sure that all your buddies and friends who are hanging out today, not doing much, can see when they pop up on Facebook that there's a live webcast and it's offered in 1080p, full HD. We got 11 cameras rocking. We got these two beautiful guys here, some fellas, kind of all day. Look at this guy.
Wait.
Put your sunglasses on, Mike.
Kyle from SkyTech just turned up, so we've got our drone getting ready, warming up.
There we go. And this goes on until about, what time do you think the finals will roll up? Around 3 p.m.?
Oh, I think so. I think
yeah, so this is an all-day affair. We're still finishing up the prelims right now, so let's get back to the action on the field.
And onto the field. We go explicit off the break. We've got a 1-all match with 2 minutes 29 left on the clock.
Explicit still choosing to play that well. That Keith the bit up the wall again?
No, I think that's Keith over two, maybe?
I think it's Jason Gardner at the wall, maybe. So Chris Mulder from STK helping Menace out this weekend is at the wall. He loves to go around every time he gets there. He doesn't stay there for long.
Yeah, but I think the snake one-shot him.
Yeah. There's Aaron McCauley. It looked like he might have got him going in as well to the wall.
It's a 5-on-3 game now. Explicit in the lead.
Much more aggressive now.
Maybe that is Keith DeWitt in the center.
Ooh, look.
Wow.
Yeah. That was lucky from McCauley there. Damien Ryan, tactical retreat. Has kicked it onto their side of the field. He's shaking that bunker a lot, so if they don't know he's there.
Yeah, they know he's there. If they didn't see him go in, then they know he's there now.
Someone on the Menace side just trying to bounce all the shots off that can.
Yeah.
You see that HK logo covered in hits.
Yeah, you got to do whatever you can to kind of get pain in there on him.
Just over a minute left.
Wow. So
Pressure's
probably
on now. Explicit's got to do something. They want to
Menace
get that win on the board. And for the other teams now sitting on the sideline, it's like, they've big
Looks
kill,
like
losing Damien. 40 seconds.
It looks like Keith DeWitt might have taken one. We're coming up on the 30-second mark. Explicit losing their Dorito player. So now there's no pressure coming from that Dorito side. So this might be tough for them to close out. Who's number 24? Aaron McCauley. Yeah, he needs to get down the snake. He needs to get down there. 20 seconds. Keith DeWitt. Watch for Keith DeWitt to make a quick push.
Keith DeWitt. Bit of bunker insurance there. Nicky Cuba. Extreme workout plan.
Wow.
Glad this one's going to go to time.
Yeah.
No sense of urgency. Aaron McCauley, what are you doing in there, buddy? Keith DeWitt really wanted to make something happen, but it looked like we just couldn't get these guys going.
Yeah, so it's with a 1-all draw. So we'll cut to a quick commercial break and we'll be back shortly to watch the next game.
paintballshop.com. We have thousands of paintball goggles in stock and a ton of guns. We have all the gear for social, scenario, and tournament paintball. With over 5,000 different products in stock, we have the biggest selection of gear in the Southern Hemisphere. Paintballshop.com, Australia's paintball superstore.
And we're back right now. So that was a 1-1 tie game right there. So that's again my my predictions are already kind of off. But the good news is for Sydney Swats, especially us sitting in third place, is that bumps both those guys down a little bit just because they tied. Now, granted, we still need to win both of our 2 matches coming up today to finish off the prelims. But yeah, just so everybody knows, we are finishing up the prelims. This is a 3-day event. Each open division, each pro team out here plays 9 matches, which just as kind of a comparison, it's a race to 4 format. However, you're still playing 10-minute matches with 4-point race to 4. So unless you mercy rule a team or it just goes down to a 1-to-1, I think we played on Friday. We played a 10-point match. Yeah, we played a 7-point match. We played a 9-point match. So we're playing a lot of points.
It's just you guys. I want you to know that too.
I feel like I'm playing a lot of points out there. Yeah. We're running around, and it's hot out. It's beautiful, but it is a little toastier than it is what we're used to. And as a comparison, down in the U.S. and in the U.S. the NXL League, you play 4 matches over 2 days in the prelims. So you play 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday. Now it's a race to 7, so it's a 7-point deficit. But you don't really have these high-scoring games like we're having out here. And then in the Millennium Series, we'll play 3 matches over 2 days, which sometimes a lot of people. That's actually in the semi-pro and the divisional leagues. And then in the pro league, you play 4 matches over 2 days over in Europe. But yeah, a lot of paintball out here, which is great for you guys, the viewers. You get to watch. You can sit down, crack open a beer, as a couple people already have been. Grab a coffee if you're up early and watch it. But let's get to the action right here. Marauders versus
on the left, yeah,
East Side Raw.
So Marauders on the right in the red, and East Side Raw on the left. Neither team takes the wall off the break, but little Jason Strachan does get straight into the snake.
This is a different breakout than we're used to from East Side Raw. Usually we have Elmo up in the snake side, but doing getting some production. He's tall. He can stop that snake side.
So Elmo's just taken. Elmo took out Matthew Strachan from the snake, but then the Raw player, they lost their Dorito corner.
So Marauders are already making a huge bite all the way up to the Dorito 4 over there, and just ripping Elmo and the snake guy in one rip
go.
Right there.
Yeah. And Tim Montressa.
Taking a page out of my book.
Yeah.
Shooting the corner out as well.
Yeah, so now it's just and he's gone. So
just like that. So I don't know where you learned how to do that, but better watch out now that Tim's opened up on that Dorito side.
So right now, just for the viewers, it's 22 degrees Celsius. Mm-hmm. So that's with the weatherman here.
17 plus 49 plus 30, 70, 81.
So a million degrees Fahrenheit.
71 maybe, 70 something?
Yeah, low 70s. A little bit humid, but yeah, nice. Beautiful day.
70 degrees.
Yeah. And we're looking at a top of around 29 degrees.
All right.
So Marauders taking the first point, getting the early lead in this match. A little bit quicker than the last game we watched. We're taking 50 seconds to win that one.
Yep. So yeah, that's like I said, they did a solid breakout on the Marauders. They came out to the snake, went pretty far up on the Dorito side, took a lot of ground, and then Eastside Raw had some good field positioning, losing the first body, and then Mike, where'd you go?
Sorry. Hello.
Welcome back. We're really backed in here, trying to get you guys the perfect view of all 3 of us in this confined space up here, giving you guys the best production that we can get you out here. And like I've said, I've commented or I've applauded Mike several times, who's responsible for bringing you guys this high quality webcast for free, which you don't see very often. Out in Europe, they have a free webcast, and it is The event is probably 10 times the size of this, and the webcast is probably 10 times worse. I don't say this is bad, but I don't know how to use that metric.
I take that as a compliment.
I don't want to say
So
worse
thank
than
you.
this because this is not bad at all. I think this is amazing, but it's you get a pretty poor production value out of the European webcast.
So again, Matty's tracking straight to that snake one off the break. And again, Elmo to the tower.
Yeah, he's going to wrap on Elmo right here. Ooh.
Yeah, Roar and the snake as well.
Oh, come on, Matty, you shouldn't be reloading. We haven't fired a shot, so he's walked on the field with an empty gun.
No, I think his lid popped off when he dove in there. But here comes Tim Montresor. Watch Dorito 2.
Yes.
And watch him do a quick wrap. And then he's going to come up to Dorito 4 really quickly. Look inside. He's going to probably try to get a shot on the snake corner if he doesn't see
the
those.
Raw player's gone to snake 2. And I don't think Mr. Newman's seen him go there, so...
We're watching it. Here comes Tim. He's about to close this out right now.
Tim Montresor going to work on the Dorito side.
Yeah, shooting.
Elmo switching this
Oh, but I think Elmo just took that Tim Montresor.
Big crossfield.
Yeah.
Hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
Another 2 drop from the Raw.
Yeah, so Raw's dropping bodies. Tim Montresor again doing work over there. Elmo trying to slow down the snake, but what it looks like to me is you guys need to slow down the Dorito side.
Yeah.
Let's get an instant
Yeah,
replay.
I thought he was actually out, but he's just gone on. He's going to run down. But
Yeah, I actually thought he shot Tim right there.
Yeah, same.
But here he comes. I think the snake guy might have saved him.
Didn't even have his gun up for the run.
Oh, and then Tim just blasts both of them right in one.
He's off to work with his briefcase. Bringing some tea down to Tim Montresor. Here he goes.
Yeah, he's like, all right, here's
So
my...
that's like a home delivery kill. Look, no, don't shoot from there. I'll come over here to you. You can shoot me closer.
I'm gonna run down there with my gun down, kind of towards my hip.
But see, that's the sort of stuff that Elmo does. Okay, we can laugh about it now. It's funny, but 9 times out of 10, he'll do that, and he'll make it, and he'll shoot the guy.
I'm not going to give it a 90% success rate. I'm going to give him like
maybe
a 1 out of 5, maybe 2 out of 5. I'm not going to give him a 90% success.
No. I have seen Elmo do. I mean, he dies with.
Look, I know
Are you what do we call it? Stacking against
stacking.
me. You're stat
So
stacking
look,
against me.
What does happen?
you're not expecting it, it'll work.
Yeah, but I mean, Elmo's. That's one thing. Elmo's
9
really
times
good
out
at.
of 10, if no one's shooting
The
at you
point I'm
and
trying
Elmo
to
runs at
make
you,
is Elmo's really good at just doing that bullshit
Just
movie.
digging the hole deep in life. Yeah.
So again,
But yeah,
you watch a lot more.
I don't know.
games
Watch
than
the
I do, so-
webcast.
Well,
Yeah.
when we were walking on the field, always against Eastside Raw, we always used to say, "Be ready for that random
Yeah,
move."
because every team goes to the start gate and we're like, okay, when you walk out there, you know you're going to this bunker, he's going to that one. Raw doesn't. They don't know where anyone else is going off the break. They just get there and go.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. I mean, it's
Well,
good.
speaking
It
of
works.
Elmo yesterday, he said that they actually did talk tactics. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
It's a bit more of a defensive breakout by the Raw. And, oh, yeah.
two players being shot out early from Marauders. Matt Strachan going to the corner this time.
Yeah, I don't
Is that
think
Andrew Murphy? The
it doesn't
snake?
really
think so.
matter because Tim Montresor's
Monkey.
already in the Dorito 3 right now,
Monkey, yeah, it is too.
and it's only a matter of time before he gets into the Dorito 4.
This is when Andrew Murphy for Raw is in a good spot to actually shut down.
Well, he already killed the wall player going in, so...
Sam Monville getting out to the corner for Marauders. Marauders leaving a big hole in the middle of the field, though everyone looking wide. Leaving the door open for someone to run through, but
There's nobody in that position right now for Eastside Raw.
So he's tucked in and now, and Tim's able to bump across.
that was a good load. Monkey getting that pod way up the field there.
Yeah, but Tim's already in Dorito 4 right there. You saw on your screen. Just doing work over here.
Tying this game back up, three players on both sides of the field.
No, there's only 2 now for Eastside Raw. They're dropping quick.
And I mean, Andrew's there just waiting for Tim to make the bump across.
Only took 2 points and they've won it now. So Marauders with a 2-point lead in this one, looking to take it to a 3-0 lead.
And we've got...
That's at Alan Hatfield.
that's right, Mr. Hatfield.
So here comes Tim. Andrew Murphy moving.
Oh,
leaving the door open.
oh,
for
he got
Tim.
him. Andrew comes up with a snapshot and shoots at Tim Latressa.
Ref calling him clean, and then Tim
And
in
just
mine.
freaking out on him.
Yeah. So 2-on-1 now. Sam Monville moving through the snake for the Marauders.
Sam Monville still shooting at 10.5 balls a second.
I
for some
know.
reason. Maybe the
Handicapping
15.
himself.
Yeah, maybe the 15 really throws you off a little bit. He's using that shocker. Maybe this is it the spy. I think one of the generations of Spires that came out, they weren't equipped or capable of feeding at 15 balls a second because when they were manufacturing the loader, which kind of makes sense. Just like the CS1 is made really not to shoot over 15 balls a second because no one shoots 15 balls a second these
Except
days.
for crazy Australians.
Except for these crazy wild
What about
Australians.
bush
out here.
ballers?
Bush ballers do also, but I mean that's usually they're shooting at most bush ball fields won't allow you to use ramping or full auto,
Yeah.
uncapped.
Okay.
Really? That's so gay.
Well, because they want to just make sure that the people are having fun out there, not getting blasted by some guy with a fully auto
Man.
G6R.
Adam just gave me that look. When we went over to D-Day, man, we had our guns on uncapped.
Uncapped semi. All right. Well, regardless,
sure.
we're gonna jump to a commercial break real
Yep.
quick, and then we'll be right back.
Paintballshop.com. We have thousands of paintball.
We're back. You guys got a little taste of the Total War, one of the biggest scenario events here in Australia. That was that commercial you guys were just watching, and that takes place here at Action Paintball. Looks like a pretty fun.
And you can have uncapped guns.
Yeah,
No full auto, of course, but uncapped, any rate of fire is
And
welcome.
that's next round of that's going to be in 2 weeks.
Yep. Okay, we've got Marauders on the screen. See if we get from virtual. Oh, Matty Straker doesn't quite make it out.
Okay, overhead view.
We're
Marauders on the
ball.
left.
Marauders losing a player
On the right.
early from the Dorito side. There you go.
Oh, another kill.
Matt Newman getting shot out. Marauders not running Joe Burtis, one of their American players for this game.
And there you go, speaking of the devil. Sam Monville dropping 10.5 on the snake player for Raw and taking him out. Almost walking off as well now. I mean, was it?
That's
that,
Alistair Fulton on your screen there. Playing really good ball. We saw him out yesterday playing for Australia in that 10-man game. If you missed that, that was pretty exciting.
That was a good game.
10-on-10 with 15 BPS.
Yeah.
Sam Monville on your screen there, taking care of business through the
It looks
snake.
like this is going to be a 4-0 Mercy.
What happened there?
I think
That's-
Tim might have got shot. or
no, I think
something.
Tim was kind of that. They're all buddies over
Oh,
there.
so no, Tim went to run through and looks like, I think Alistair shot the player before Tim could get him and mug him.
That's you don't want to.
you would do, mate.
Damn it. Well, what are you
All right,
talking about?
another quick match.
All right, so
Getting ahead of schedule a little bit here.
yeah, that's
cool.
good.
Okay, so
yeah, thanks for joining us,
yeah,
Ryan.
thank you guys. I'm gonna take off. I gotta get ready. I play. There's one match which is Sacramento DMVG versus my boy Blake in the Expendables, and then I'm up against
You guys are playing Eskimo Brothers.
the old Eskies.
Chad George. Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you guys very much for having me.
Thanks
Thanks,
a lot.
Chad.
Later.
Good luck in your games.
Whoa.
And we might just go off to another commercial now.
Nah. All right.
Who's our next up?
out. We're going on the field right now. I'll let you know. Late.
Hi, so I'm
going,
here
guys?
with Ryan.
Hey, going?
So first official win of the day. How
Yep.
are you feeling about day 3 of Super 7?
We're pretty confident. We're hoping to win our next game and then a couple of teams to lose theirs, so we can try and hopefully make it into that prestigious top 4 for the going for the 1-2 or hopefully number 3 on the podium.
Awesome. And what was your strategy throughout this game?
Just keep our comms up. Just trying to shoot someone off the break. It was really once we got that first point and they just kept spinning and spinning, where it was like just keep the flight going and just keep going what they're doing. It was perfect what they were doing. Unfortunately, we lost a couple of people off the break, but that happens. So
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for sitting down with us.
that's all right.
We're back, all by myself. So, well, next we've got Sacramento DMG taking on the boys from New Zealand, Expendables. We've got Sam Monville, just watched him on the field, taking care of business in a few points there. Going to help us call a couple of games. Yeah, good work. 4-0. Good way to
Good
start
game
Sunday.
for us. Helps. We need to win both and have a couple teams lose to make it on, but
Yep.
so far it's been working out.
That's it. It's always hard when you get to this point of the weekend and you're just watching what other teams
Yep.
do and right or die sort of thing.
So, I had a good talk with Shane Howell earlier. I told him we need him to put it on people so we can make it on. So
Yeah.
hopefully he takes care of it right here.
Yeah, well, we're about to watch them step on the field, so this is going to be a good match. Expendables are dropping a few games that they should obviously didn't want to lose yesterday, and so having to dig deep now if they want to make it to the finals. And DMG just looking to not get another draw. They've got 3 draws so far this weekend, so hopefully they can move on.
Dropping a lot of points they had.
They've been playing a lot of long points. Like Expendables doing a bit of a box play, sitting back, having 4 guns rolling. DMG moving up to the wall, I think, off the break there.
And here's Expendables up the middle.
Blake Christensen.
There he goes. They get the exchange. 4-on-4.
So in the Doritos, I think that's George McLean there, followed up by Andrew White in the Doritos for the DMG. Referee making a big run across the
There we
field.
go. Both teams in the snake now.
Expendables losing a Dorito player. That cross shot from the Doritos, I think.
4-on-3, but Expendables pushing up the snake.
Get Matt Kling there on your screen. Is that Shane Howe or
Shane Howell in the corner.
Yeah, okay, so that's Thomas Kim in the snake for DMG. Matty Kling moving around now. No one in a real big position to sort of shut that shot down. I think Thomas is getting ready to make a move here. Good work. He didn't bump that bunker. I thought he was going to tap it.
Kim goes to go get him.
Once someone shoots their gun, the other guy will know they're there.
Pop up on the middle. And
there you go, Kim taking
There we
just
go.
trading.
good move. Makes it a 3-on-2.
Shane Howe filling the snake quickly, and Blake Yarber coming for a big run to go clear out the snake. Did he get shot early?
Yeah.
Trading out. But
Makes it a nope. That's it.
yeah, I think
DMG wins that point.
as Blake was going to take Thomas Kim out, Thomas throwing some paint across at Blake Christensen on the Doritos, and 2 players left for DMG, so quicker point than what we've seen out of them usually. That was a good point. A lot of trading, throwing paint back and forth.
Lots of good positioning. Like definitely DMG got the snake first, but Expendables kind of took the ground on it. Just couldn't find the kills.
Yeah, Expendables. While these guys are sorting out, we'll jump to a quick commercial and we'll come back and check the rest of this game out.
DMG was formed by owner Dave Baines, coach of Edmonton Impact. They're the flagship team of the Capital Edge Paintball Park. The team is comprised of players from Northern California, Washington State, and Florida. On its roster, we have Shane Howe, Marvin Gerber, Andrew Wyatt, David Vasquez, George McLean, Thomas Kim. DMG shoots the latest Planet Eclipse LVRs and CS1s. They're an entirely US-based team, and it's their first time to Australia. They just won the NXL World Cup and are definitely on fire for the Masters.
I'm looking at DMG now.
Yeah, it would seem like Expendables were out that game, off the break. Didn't really push too wide except for that Dorito. Looked like they were happy to play a bit more reactive paintball, letting DMG make the first move and try and move off that move.
They've been doing a good job of that. They're playing a lot of short paintball, and the player for Expendables, Kling. I mean, he does a good job of working his way out. He gets in there. You don't really see him just losing gun battles, dying. He just plays it smart and conservative and works his way in, and it's kind of he's kind of their anchor over there.
Yeah, he does find himself as the island a few times and all by himself. Blake's pretty versatile, able to move backwards and forwards as well. Then 3 in the back middle. Matt Kling doing a pretty cool move around the front of the back center across to that tall cake.
DMG already in Dorito 3.
Yeah, DMG stacked up on those Doritos. Expendables slowly making it out to the Doritos, to the snake, sorry. Vasquez moving to shut that snake side down, but focusing on the Doritos for this little bit.
He's trying to find his way to get up into a W.
Moving in under Vasquez's gun. Matty Kling making it into the snake. Shane Howe getting shot out of the corner for DMG, so 5-on-4 paintball now. As we see Blake Yarber getting shot out of their snake corner too.
And DMG losing to the real player.
So 4-on-3. Expendables with the extra body. Vasquez just going to work in that wall, trying to make something happen.
Yep.
Matty Kling backing up from that.
Try to see if he can get
From that little pin back to the snake one. So with that snake, when the guy's in there, what's the best sort of way that you would be able to shut him down from making the move that he is right now around the knuckles?
It's pretty hard. I mean, now that Kim's in the corner, he can stop him. He could have stopped him from making that move.
But the wall, is the wall very good at sort of shutting the snake down, or is it pretty?
It's hard because he has to back up a little bit. There's just this little tiny gap.
Well, it looks like maybe Vasquez got a bit of heat in, but still clean.
Cheating over the middle side.
So you see Thomas Kim in the snake.
There we go.
Vasquez sees that, switches back on the Doritos.
Yep.
These guys play really well together, just moving off, like watching each other. You can tell they have a lot of trust, the DMG guys.
Oh, and Expendables lose the back center.
So 3-on-3. So it's 5 it's going to get pretty hard for Vasquez here in the W soon.
Now look for Kim to try and go get him. Ooh. He's staying on.
The Dorito side not really pushing. This is, I think, where Expendables could.
See, now look for Kim to try and go get him.
Vasquez back to the wall now, hitting it, letting the other team know he's there. Here he goes.
Oh,
perfect move.
There you go.
Right when he had his gun down.
Yep. Vasquez needs to stay on that back center guy. Make sure he doesn't fill out.
Bit of
I don't
recon.
think he's even. Expendables back center has no idea what happened.
So if you were Vasquez in this situation at the wall there, would you be trying to spread the field?
Yeah, I'd
Or
be trying
do
to
you think-
back up and start working my way towards that snake side.
So back center and Dorito one for the
There he goes.
for Expendables.
Yeah, keep going. There you go. That's what I'm looking to do. At this point, we might be looking at 1-0 game.
Yeah, being
In 3 minutes, but nobody's looking to do anything.
my first game today was a 1-1 draw. You guys took care of business pretty quick, but there's slow games. As the weekend goes on, people start to work the field out. It becomes a bit of a grind like this.
Hey, caution the Viper! Hey, Cowboy! Hey, the Tequila!
There's Aiden Donnelly there for the Expendables. Oh, there's Blake Christensen for Expendables as well, and the Doritos there.
Hey, Tequila's on me! Hello, hard!
Making that inside move. He's gonna go to that W and shoot that Dorito guy.
Yeah, White hanging over the top.
Oh, missed.
Wow.
Missed him.
Hey, caution the snatch!
Yeah, Vasquez obviously he's saying caution the snakes. I think he still thinks.
Yep, I don't think he knows Kim got him.
Caution the snake, boy! Caution Needle Grab! This way! Hey, 22 round! What? Don't sweat! I got you!
Yeah, not a lot of talk coming from the Expendable side, but DMG talking it up, letting each other know that they got their backs.
Yeah!
Yeah, the 2-minute call going off. Neither side really.
Expendable guy just started going down to that next Dorito. He's trying to edge out on him. Here he goes.
From you played that corner quite a lot. When can you start? When can you start seeing the Doritos? Is it
Right
that
then.
Dorito 3?
Yeah.
Dorito 3!
If I'm this snake corner guy, I'm going to be wrapped around, stopping that guy from Brazil. W or trying to go to that snake.
Well, I think the reason he's not doing that is he's a bit worried about the snake still being alive.
Yeah. He hasn't heard, I mean, at this point, you got to kind of know he hasn't heard a gun or anything this direction.
Just over a minute left. So DMG, if they can hold this out, they'll get the win. Here we see trying to make a move through the
and he
middle.
shot the Expendables. There we go.
That's it. Expendables toweling it. Wyatt flied up. So yeah, Expendables. I don't know if I was Expendables. I think I would have been thrown in the towel as soon as Donnelly got shot in the in that tower there. But 50 seconds left on the official game clock, and DMG with a 2-point lead. These are slow games today.
Yeah, that's it. Especially when it's that 2-on-2. I mean, you got to kind of know. You got to be looking to go win the game, not wait for the other guy to.
Well, especially when you're a point down. We see SWAT on your screen there getting ready. Our next game, there's going to be SWAT playing against the Eskimo brothers.
We're looking for a SWAT win out of our team. Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah?
Yeah, we need SWAT to win both theirs, DMG to win both theirs. It's like, oh.
So this is what we've got coming up today. So next up is going to be Eskimo Brothers on SWAT, then Ballistic Unit, Ajuwan and Perth Crisis. PRH Crisis. Marauders playing Menace. After that. Per Crisis. We got Sam Monville joining us here, been helping out the Marauders players this weekend. It's it's been pretty exciting to watch you guys this weekend. Marauders, it's their first season in pro, and you guys are on the cusp of making it into finals. So
yeah, they
exciting.
have some good guys. It's, they make their spots. They're good at stuff. It's kind of the middle game and when to battle somebody, when to kind of just putting that game together as a team. Everybody wants to do too much. Everybody thinks they have to win the game like right away. It's getting the guys to calm down and just there's times I look at Jason and go, just lay there.
Yeah,
they're shooting at you. That's fine. Let us work, and then eventually we'll put them in for you, man. You don't have to do it yourself. So you can definitely tell the improvement from day to day.
Yeah, no, it's been good to see. Well, hopefully they can keep an eye on Sacramento DMG and try and copy some of how they're playing, because they're really good at that. Blake Yarber in the snake early and Max Lee as well. Blake getting dinked, trying to go around, or
yeah, he got on his pack right over top of the lane.
So while that went down, 2 players walking out from Sacramento DMG, one from the wall, one from the Doritos.
Look at Dave to get up there and do what he does.
Yeah. Expendables really wanted to win this. 20 seconds left on the clock now. The push is going to have to happen from Dave Hopkins here. Do or die time. That's it. Looks like DMG is going to hold them out for this one. Whoa. Alright, so yeah, DMG taking a 2-point victory on this one. Finally getting some wins. Unfortunate for Expendables. Looking to stay alive, so we're going to jump to a little video about these DMG guys, and we'll be back for the next game.
Sydney SWAT. Founded in 1991 in Sydney, Australia. There are 9 players on the roster. Dave Black, Ryan Greenspan, Nick Wells, Ringo Ing, Dan Woods, Jeremy Fitton, Will Gunton, Ben Beretta, and Alex Orr. SWAT was formed in 1991 by Michael Wadru. They are sponsored by Action Paintball Games, PaintballShop.com, Planet Eclipse, HK Army, and Paintball Assassin. SWAT shoot the latest Planet Eclipse CS1, LV 1.5, CSR, and Geo markers. SWAT wears the HK KLR goggle system and sport the HK TFX hoppers on their guns. SWAT also use Paintball Assassin Raptor Series harnesses and dynamic jerseys. They are the oldest team in Australia and have won more than 90 events. They've played in the US, Europe, Asia, and New Zealand. This is a tough year for SWAT as they have not won an event this year and are hungry for a win. With Ryan Greenspan for the Masters, SWAT will be a top 4 contender for sure.
Alright, so we're just waiting for the DMG player to come up here in the booth so we can do our little interview. We got George? Yeah. So jump in the center seat there.
Cool.
Professional.
Awesome.
Hi, so I'm here with George.
Yeah.
So what was your strategy against the team to keep the lead and make sure to get the win at the end of the day?
Just go to our bunkers, roll our lanes. I mean, they have to score 2 points in 50 seconds, so they have at least have to score it in 30 seconds to even have a chance to score the other one. So we just went to our bunkers and tried to stay alive.
Okay. And how are you liking the field layout this year?
It's pretty awesome. I mean, it's the same cup. It's the same layout as cup. So.
Do you have a specific spot that you like in the field?
Yeah, the front Dorito. You get nasty over there.
Awesome. And how are you liking Super 7's day 3 so far?
It's awesome. It's only going to get more competitive, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you for sitting down with us.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, we're back. So we're about to watch Sydney SWAT take on Eskimo Brothers. But before we do that, we've got some people tuning in. So if you're watching, make sure you drop us a line. Let us know on Facebook in the comments section. Make sure you share it around as well. This is the last day of play, so we've just got a few more prelim games to finish up, and then we'll be moving on to the finals. So a few people, saying big ups to DMG. So yeah, if you want to hear who you're going for in this game, SWAT or Eskimo Brothers, and some score lines. SWAT's good at playing long points. You know, they've had quick points. They've had the most amount of points, I think, played in matches. So
I'm looking for a big game out of SWAT right now.
Yeah, I think SWAT's going to get the win, but I think it'll be a lot of points. I'm going to say 5-3 to Sydney SWAT.
I'm interested to see how SWAT will play it. If they're just going to have Greenspan go head-to-head with Chad George and try and contain him that way. If they're just going to try and stack bodies, I mean, Chad's kill-to-death ratio right now is off the charts. So it's
Chad's been. I don't know if he'll continue it in today, but the last few days, if you're a coach or scouting them, he's been quite easy to sort of read.
Yep.
If he's on the snake side, he's looking to go pretty quick into the snake, but as soon as he moves to that Dorito side, he does that move up to the wall and then across the Dorito 3. So it should be pretty easy to shut down if he does that.
no penalty.
Yeah. Nick Wells going through to clear the ball out and playing on.
No.
So this is Dan Woods in the snake for SWAT. And Chad George, don't know if he knows he's there, going to clear him out. The nicest run through ever. 2 balls in the back. Chad George doing what he does best all the way up in the snake. As Ryan Greenspan going down the other end of the field at the same time. What's happening here is
and Chad's gonna get it. Chad's beating Ryan.
Chad definitely beat Ryan there, but I don't know if the buzzer went off when he hit it though.
Both guys turning the field.
I think Ryan thinks he got it. Getting checked.
We saw that from up here. They got it.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
But whether he could have, because I don't know if he knew Greenspan was it. If he was trying to waste a bit of time and stand around, he could have got beat there.
I'm going to say Chad was hit. It's a point for SWAT, but that's just biased opinion.
We have Nick Wells. He's another sort of person that's, when he's on the field, pretty much what he's going to do.
Yep.
If he's not at the wall, to break his back at either the tower or the cam, but he always goes through.
Looking to get there.
I think this is probably where, if I was playing against SWAT, it could work with doing that thing I saw guys in the Millennium trying to do, where you run up to the wall, give it the big bump, and then move back and wait for Nick Wells to come get you, because he's hungry. That's all he's
coming for you. He's coming every time.
Yeah, I've seen a few people try that. I haven't seen it work too often, once or twice, but we've got a few people shouting out with their scoreline. So we've got a SWAT 4-2. We've got Caden tuning in from Team Anarchy, the captain of Team Anarchy in New Zealand. Someone's still going for damage, even though they're not on the field. So, yeah, thanks, Chris. Eskimo Brothers 3-2 win over SWAT. And someone asked him what Chad is shooting. I believe it's a shocker.
Yeah, he's playing with a shocker right now.
Bobby Avila's tuning in.
Bobcat.
We got Keith DeVitt coming back up. The last game of the day. They were the first game today and the last game of prelims. So I'm lucky for them.
5 alive, 5 on 5. Ooh, Eskimo Brothers getting down the Doritos. Here you go again.
Here comes Nick Wells.
Ooh, SWAT losing one.
Chad George into the snake.
Oh, Eskimo Brothers loses one.
Yeah, it looks like
down the field. Getting that kill on the snake corner.
There's Chad shooting out the
Killing the Dorito guy.
the center player for SWAT. So 2 players left now for Eskimo Brothers, 3 on the field for SWAT.
Greenspan coming down on him.
Dave Oates. There on screen.
Chad's gonna run away from Greenspan.
His loader spinning around on that guy. So 2 on 2 now. 2 on 1. Chad George. This time, Greenspan going for the buzzer. And getting it.
Oh, how many of these are we gonna have?
Chad and Ryan racing for the buzzer. Ryan getting it this time. So a 1-all draw. SWAT tying that one back up. 8 minutes left on the clock. We'll jump to a quick word from our sponsors and we'll be right back. We're back, so SWAT taking that point there. Everyone looking a bit happier than they did the point before. Back on the home, they're the same side they started on. It's always a little bit easier when you get the odd point and you're back to that back to your starting
don't
base.
have to go out as fast. Hopefully we can see Chad and Ryan turn the fields again. Just have this every time. We'll see who's faster.
Well, it's usually about the 3rd or 4th point when Chad changes it up and starts going down the Doritos, but it's sort of been working that SWAT's been sending Ryan the Doritos and Chad's been going down the snake. I think if they butt heads, they'll probably just hold each other up, but it looks like Chad lining up on that Dorito side, so we'll probably see him go into that Dorito 3 off the break like he likes to.
Yep, here it is. Oh.
So yeah, getting him off
they
the
got
break.
him.
Alex Orr getting shot, trying to go wide for SWAT.
Oh.
Nick going clearing out there. Jamie Angus in the wall there.
Eskimo Brothers are in the snake.
So 3 on 3 now.
Ryan Greenspan getting up the Doritos. See if this snake guy can produce. Oh. Eskimo Brothers losing their whole Dorito side.
Ryan starting to move up to the
See if the
Doritos.
Eskimo Brothers snake guy goes for it.
Great view of the SWAT guys spread out on the field.
Yeah. They have no idea it's here.
If he just looked across field, he could have got a few kills then.
Yep.
This snake player for Eskimo.
Maybe even earlier if he would have gone up further, just got the snake and done the same thing, turn that field and be behind him.
This is good, even match. You know, both teams sort of reacting off each other. I think Chad George he looked like he got in safe, but he just came up quick, trying to get those few quick snaps on Ryan and losing out in that gun battle. It's always a bit of a coin toss when you're going heads up in that gun battle. Sometimes it's just better to sit and look across field.
It's better, when you get down the field like that, it's like take a breather. You did the hard part. You got to the spot.
Well, that's, with Marauders, we used to see that a lot from them. The guys getting in the snake and all the way up their end of the field, and then just gunfighting the corner or something instead of just drawing the guns and playing defense for a few seconds.
We tell them just lay there, protect yourself. So if they do come get you, you at least get them too. But let the other guys work while you're there.
That's Ringo. Looks like he's got his jersey off. He's coming out of retirement this year, so had a bit of a break. Had a few dumplings, and he's back to play paintball. So yeah, it's It's sort of it's good for Eskimo Brothers that they have that big center punch move, or not center punch, but that big punching move that Chad George does. But it's got to the point where I think they've done it a bit too much. And if that's what you do when you switch sides, especially being someone, if Chad was wearing an Eskimo Brothers jersey, might have been a bit different. But because he's in that Houston Heat jersey, it's pretty easy to tell which side of the field
he stands out a little.
So it's a bit easy to read that play. And I guess that's the thing that'll take a team from being just an average pro team to a really good pro team, is being able to call those variables on the gate and be ready to mix those plans up.
Much for Chad just to go to the tower this time. Oh, he goes to the corner.
Yeah, did change it up. Learning from that last one.
Eskimo Brothers losing their back center guy.
And the snake corner as well.
And the snake corner.
But it looks like...
They lose Greenspan. Is that right? Greenspan?
Yeah, Greenspan. SWAT filling into the snake. That's Jeremy Fitton on your screen. One of the new pickups this year for SWAT.
Ooh, did they pick up Chad going into that Dorito?
Yeah, so Chad calling a hit on Nick Wells and drawing a penalty. So 2 players left now, both on the snake side, while Eskimo Brothers have 2 in the Doritos and 1 over on the snake side as well.
See if they can turn that field. Maybe let the corner guy hold up the Dorito side and the snake guy go to work.
But like we've seen earlier in these games, Jeremy's in a really good spot here of shutting down those Doritos. Really, because from where Chad is in that Dorito there, it's a big move to the next one. So it's Chris Suey in the snake corner for Eskimo Brothers.
Alex, he just told nothing. There's a corner.
So Jeremy in the snake for SWAT asking what's on his corner, and he said Alex saying nothing. Sending Jeremy to his death there. So a bit of a mistake from the SWAT camp. Now with Jeremy gone, the Eskimo Brothers just have free reign on that Dorito side. The ref's calling him out, but not throwing a penalty on that one. So
he called it too.
Yeah, a bit of I guess SWAT was supposed to get that penalty earlier, and Eskimo Brothers supposed to get that penalty.
Chad called his kill and they gave the penalty, and SWAT guy calls his kill and they don't give the penalty. That's how it goes.
2-2 draw now, so Eskimo Brothers back in this game. I told you these SWAT guys, 5 minutes of game time. A few games today we've seen 5 minutes is taken for the first point. SWAT and Eskimo Brothers have punched 4 points out already. This is a tight game. Yeah, Chad changing it up there. So we'll jump to might check out these Eskimo Brothers. Have a bit of a behind the scene look at them.
The Eskimo Brothers were founded in 2015 in New South Wales and are traditionally a throw-together team of players from different teams when their main team is not playing the event. The Eskimo Brothers from Masters include players from Plan B, Space Chicken Entourage, TPC, HK Reapers, and Sydney 187. Here's their roster from Masters: Jamie Angus, Nathan Jones, Chris Suey, Dave Oates, Joshua Hode, Sean Patrick, Matthew Hoskin-Bell, and Chad George of Houston Heat. This will be the Eskimo Brothers' first Super Sevens event for the season, having last played at Masters in 2016. They are always great to watch and hard to predict, and with the addition of Chad George from Houston Heat, they'll be a formidable opponent at Masters.
So that was a nice little audioless thing about the Eskimo Brothers. So yeah, Eskimo Brothers, they're sort of from, they call it country New South Wales, so all sort of spread out. The guys are 5-6 hours away from each other and they don't really have a home field, so not getting much time to train together, but Chad George really showing that they're helping out here. They're like lifting the team up.
Greenspan tried to take some ground and got shot. Eskimo Brothers lose one.
Maybe losing 2.
Oh, they lost the Dorito guy.
SWAT in the snake. Here comes Nick Wells going to clear out Jamie Angus. making it in alive. So Chad George spreading out wide to the snake corner. I think it's 4-on-1 now.
Watch for Chad to try and... Watch for Eskimo Brothers to blow the horn.
Yeah, it's surprising.
Save the time. 4-on-1.
Means they got a lot of belief in Chad George.
That and they want to take a breather.
Chad's really close to their pits. I think if he wanted them to blow the horn, he could just let them know. Just call it out and say, blow the horn.
Oh my god, they are doing it. They're tying it up, eh?
Yeah, so SWAT getting back in the lead now. 1 point lead. But yeah, like Sam was just saying, Eskimo Brothers sort of letting a bit of time tick off then.
You gotta be careful with some of these teams doing that.
So just 2 SWAT guys left alive, eh?
3. So we're going to jump to a commercial now and we'll be back to watch the rest of this game.
So what's been happening?
Eskimo Brothers calling a timeout.
That's the official reason they want it.
Yeah. There's a SWAT out on the field. It's not as hot as it has been the last 2 days here today. So far we've got a little bit of cloud cover helping us out a little bit, which is good. See Perth Crisis leading the event at the moment, sitting in first place, about to take on Ballistic Unit. And the other pit's getting ready. So yeah, well, we've only, I think after this game we've got about 6 more prelim games left, and then we'll be bringing you the semi-pro finals after that. So any of the people watching, tuning in that have been rooting for some of those semi-pro, I know we had a few Dead Rabbit fans out there, a few Asylum fans as well, so they're all sorting out. They've got 2 games left. Each team has 2 games left to play this morning, and then they'll be up here for the semi-pro finals, and then after that, the big one, the pro finals, will be televised live. So last day of paintball. So I know for Saturday, you guys in the States, last chance to watch some paintball, some live paintball. Won't be on tomorrow, so if you are tuning in, drop us a line. We got Tina Kling watching, Maddie Kling's ma. Some people rooting for the Eskimo Brothers. So someone's wanting to know where we're located. So this is in Rouse Hill in Sydney. It's about an hour, just over an hour from the CBD, from the airport. That's what they're asking.
Sydney's northwest.
Yeah, we have a train line just down the road as well, so easy access if you don't have a vehicle.
SWAT on the screen.
So it looks like Eskimo Brothers is still doing that move up to the Doritos, but just not letting Chad George do it, having someone else go.
And he's died, so it's 5-on-4.
Minor penalty on SWAT.
Oh, 5-on-3. So they lose Alex Orr and
Steven Greenspan can fill over and get to work.
Jeremy Fitton.
There's a 4-on-3. Nick Wells just shutting down the Dorito side there. No one really watching the snake, but who we see Greenspan filling out wide.
He's getting better with age. It's ridiculous.
So someone said yesterday, like a fine wine.
Yeah.
Eskimo Brother runs to the wall as well, so it's 2 wall players.
Nick Wells going around to clear out Jamie Angus. Does it? Stays it alive.
There we we go. 3-on-3 and kills Chad.
Yeah, George. Wow.
Big kill by Nick Wells. Big kill.
Yeah, Nick Wells really making up for that penalty.
Greenspan.
Yeah, they punctured the snake one.
Just Sean Patrick's there, taking the snake.
And
Greenspan calling out that W guy. And
Nick going, taking care of business.
Look at him go.
Wow. Nick shooting 5 players in that game.
5 players for him.
Was a 5-pack for Nick
he
Wells.
shot the guy going to the Dorito off the break.
Yep.
The rest is history.
Bumped
So
up.
I'm going to give
Angus.
Greenspan the assist, though, on the W and on Chad for calling that, filling over all the way from the Dorito side.
And also calling the snake player going in. And then, so Nick was able to go through. So a big, that was an important point.
And here's our replay we got coming up, teeing up.
That's a great thing about playing on this webcast for the Aussie teams. Anyway, is
got nothing.
They can have a video when they do get a 5-pack.
Yep.
That's me doing this one, me doing this one.
Yeah, that's it. They don't have to make things up like you, Mike.
Hey, my 4-pack was recorded. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so
and so there's Ringo there. He's just looking around for some dumplings now.
The dumpling king.
He sees them in his mind. Look at the concentration on that face right now. I mean, he is seriously thinking.
When am I going to get a massage?
Yeah.
I wonder what body part.
Ginger.
Yes.
If we could just do a cutaway of his brain.
Are they prawn?
If we had an X-ray,
What are we talking?
X-ray of Ringo's brain right now, we could just see dumplings steaming. Maybe it's a bit of fur.
Just so everyone understands, we're not being racist here. Ringo is actually a dumplings master.
But he's Hawaiian anyway. So.
Yeah, but he is a dumplings master. Every time we go in here, like next week when we go to Bangkok and then to Pattaya, we will have to, every second meal will have to involve dumplings.
You just
you can't go past a dumpling shop.
He doesn't.
I'm
even
okay with that.
He doesn't.
I'm not complaining. Man. I love dumplings too.
He doesn't need Google or anything like that. He just follows his nose.
Yes, he can find them.
So maybe that's
He's those eyes. Look at he's scanning. He is scanning for dumplings right now.
He's got the Terminator vision, the X-ray, plot the dumpling probability. There's 4% on that one. So Eskimo Brothers looking like they're going to switch Chad George back up to the snake for this one.
Only 40 seconds on the clock, or 38.
240.
240 on the clock.
Watch Chad launch to the snake right quick.
Nick calling the refs in for a check. Davey Oates up in the wall. Their Eskimo Brothers.
His gun's not working right now.
First body drop into Eskimo.
There we go. He's got it going.
Chad George goes into the snake.
Watch
I don't think anyone knows he's gone to the snake just yet.
SWAT moving through, equal pressure. Snake, Doritos, and the center.
Watch Chad cut all the way to their side to try and get his kills on Greenspan and the
Nick's on him.
Chad.
Greenspan goes to their side of the field.
And Greenspan just shoots the Eskimo brother in the back.
Chad,
that was Dave Oates.
Creep up and try to get these kills.
Chad getting shot out.
Oh, big move from Chad. But he does take Nick, yep.
So 2 left alive for Eskimo Brothers. They got that Dorito on your screen in the snake corner.
And it's 4 on 2. 4 on 1.
It's hanging out a bit loose.
Greenspan picking people off over there.
SWAT going back in. Looking like they're going to get this next point.
Look,
Eskimo Brothers
concede. Save the time.
Again, but could have been a little bit earlier on that, so losing a bit of time. But if Eskimo Brothers get this next point, looks like my scoreline's going to be right there, 5-3.
Did you pick the 5-3? Did you?
Yeah.
Favorite SWAT? What did you go for?
I just called SWAT to win. That's all I cared.
Well, see, at Super Sevens, everybody's a winner then.
Everyone's a winner, baby.
I need SWAT to win these games. I need DMG to win their games. We got to win our games, and then we have a chance.
Yeah, we were earlier on today. Like, it's just brutal. Hey, for those last couple of SWATs.
Yep,
everybody's got a chance.
There's gonna be like a 3 or 4 way split.
All right, we might just cut to a commercial from our sponsors.
we're back. We've got some people tuning in. We've got a poor Ardil saying that he's funny about that. I was just started cooking some dumplings. So
yep. So obviously Ringo was able to sense those dumplings being made. Brilliant.
So we've got Tina Kling saying this is the best game of the series on right now. Hopefully that was about this one. We've got Joseph D'Ambrosio checking in from Phoenix, Arizona. A few people backing up SWAT. And Sandra Cooper saying go Chris, watching from the UK. Auntie Sandra, so they're going to be up next, Perth Crisis. So
who's Crisis playing?
Crisis is going to be up against Ballistic Unit. Next up. So SWAT on your screen.
Yep, on the screen.
Dave Black, the captain, with the gold frames. Jamie Anger's going to come around straight away. Gets Nick Wells.
But he gets it. But Nick was able still to shoot the Dorito runner. So it's a 4-on-3 in favour of SWAT.
SWAT with a 3-point lead, but really want to get this mercy rule in. Putting the hammer down. Jeremy's Fitton on your screen. You pick up this year for SWAT, proving that he's definitely deserves his spot. Another player walking, I think, from the back line for Eskimo Brothers.
I think there's only 3 left.
What?
Greenspan, the Doritos takes him out.
30 seconds on the clock. SWAT trying to get the mercy rule activated with the 4-point lead. 20 seconds now. Jeremy getting shot out of the snake.
So 4-on-1.
That's Rob Simpkins there. Last player left alive for Eskimo Brothers. Just trying to hold it out.
To stop.
Oh, penalty going up in the air for Greenspan there. Lucky it wasn't a major.
Just a minor.
So no players left alive, but that game going to time.
Point, yeah. Going to time anyway.
So 5-2 victory there to Sydney SWAT. So we'll have a look at these next teams coming up for this next match.
Hi, so I'm here with Will from Sydney SWAT. After day 1 and day 2 of Super Sevens, what was your strategy going into the last day?
Our strategy was just, I suppose, just play off what everyone else is doing and try and stop them where they are, and maybe change up our game plan a little bit, just to sort of counter some things that we saw yesterday. So, yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, we've changed up our game plan a little bit, playing sort of tighter, smarter, a bit slower, but yeah, so far so good.
That's good. And then following this game that just happened, is there anything that you would like to improve for the next game?
I
I think penalties. We've been plagued with penalties sort of the last couple of matches, so I think we just need to, I don't know, I guess tighten up and just be a little more mindful of sort of what's happening. But yeah, apart from that, everything's going really well. Comms are good, it's running real smooth, so yeah, so far so good.
How are you liking Super 7 so far?
I love it. It's always good fun. I love coming out here. So except for in summer, it's a bit too hot because I'm used to like cold weather. But it's really awesome. I love it, and it's growing now. The webcast looks amazing. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sitting down with us.
Not a problem. Thank you very much.
Yay! I found my little girl Sadie's come to visit. This is Blake Yalba. He's from America.
He's dirty.
So yeah, we're got Ballistic Unit about to take on Perth Crisis. We've got our guest commentator Sadie Martin, going to help us call this one. Look at that! First time at the paintball field.
She's used to watching you do this from home.
She's been alright, not crying, not scared of the guns. So have we got any predictions for this game?
Oh, Perth Crisis and Ballistics Unit. I'm going to probably say, I think it's kind of going to be like a 4-1 to Crisis. I think Ballistics Unit can steal a point.
Yeah. Yeah, the Kiwis will poke him in the eye at least once.
Yeah. So you say 4-1 as well?
Yeah.
We both say 4-1.
Okay, I'm going to say 5-1.
5-1.
4-1 to Crisis.
So you reckon submission?
Taylor Hopkins played really well in that Australia-New Zealand game on the field there, taking the snake
of that
Ballistic
kid,
Unit. I don't know about that camera on the front of his gun though. they slow you down a little bit.
First down. So it's 4-4 again now. So pretty much both snake players being eliminated from the game.
Perth's got two bodies loaded in the Dorito side. This is where their push is going to happen, and it's the deadly side.
And another elimination for Ballistics Unit. So it's now a 4-on-3 game in favour of Perth Crisis. And much better field placement. They've got the wall, they've got the and another G, so it's what, 5-on-1?
4-on-1, Snake Corner, I
and
think.
Snake Hunter's looking around because he doesn't know what's going on. Quick question, he figures it out, they clear out the last body.
So what on Dynasty, what sort of thing do you do when, is it recon? Is that what you guys use as a call or something like that?
When you don't know what's going on?
Yeah, when you have no idea.
Yeah, the first rule is panic, the second is run, and the third is hide. I think it was reverse. I can't remember.
Hide, run and panic. Saw a bit of that out of you yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Which one, the hiding?
When you were up against Perth Crisis.
I've got to say,
you did a bit.
It's amazing. I've seen you do it a couple of times. You'll be like, up here, and obviously you have a blowout on your side, and then even with like 2 or 3 guys right in front shooting, you're able to run back and make it to the bunker behind you.
It's like you and Tim Montresor have been trading the force field. Seems to have.
Tim definitely has a force field on him.
He has a couple times this weekend. I've seen him do some amazing stuff.
Against you guys, you were in the snake, was tracking him the whole way down the field, and still alive.
He's, you know what it is he's faster today than he's been, so I'm behind him on all my shots.
Yeah, he's still just adjusting to the Sydney time zone.
No. He's got quicker. He's outrunning my paint these days.
You think that'd be pretty hard to do at 15 BPS?
Tim's looking great out there. Yeah, you think it would be, wouldn't it? Laser beam.
So a few people tuning in. Keep the Aaron Sillis.
Oh, Aaron. Hey, Aaron. Big shout out to Aaron Sillis. What a legendary game.
We've got some guys. Someone reckons a 4-3 victory unit over Perth.
Ooh.
That'd be a big upset. I'm sure there's a lot of teams out there watching, hoping that Perth Crisis.
I'd pay to see that, Aaron. That'd be pretty cool.
A few points.
I would like to see Ballistics throw their guy into the wall and go hunting through the windows. Especially on the snake side. I think he's going to catch people. He's tall enough. There he goes. He goes up.
Oh.
He gets shot. Crisis goes all the way into Dorito 3. Picks him up on the way in.
G3 almost off the break. This is very hard to come back from.
That's Chris Austin on your screen. I know there was a few people tuning in. Sandra said his auntie was tuning in to watch Austin. Chris Austin.
Yeah, see, now look at this on the snake side. It's just brutal. Between Chris Austin and Marcelo Margot.
And Nick Lamb as well.
And then Nick Lamb falling through.
3 bodies stacked in the snake side. That's scary.
Yeah.
Marcelo.
And the 3 players that are. I mean.
Marcelo did a great job allocating his guns off the break. G3 off the break. You know, it doesn't get better than that.
No, that's just a gift, then, eh?
Yeah, Ballistic Unit yesterday morning and on Friday, we didn't even see them take the snake. And it's like they've sort of just discovered it this afternoon, yesterday afternoon, and now they're starting to get in.
Well, you know what? Taylor didn't get into the
sorry, catch you in there. We might just cut to a quick commercial.
Crisis was founded in 2012 in Perth, Western Australia. This year, Crisis has been a dominating force, placing second in round 1 and winning rounds 2 and 3. They are the series leader heading into round 4. Here's their roster. Zach Hunter Kozierski, Nick Lamb, Mike Downing, Chris Austin, Marcella Margot from Dynasty, Dave Phillips, C.B. Browning, and Dave Matheson. Perth Crisis use HK Army Shockers with Gladiate air systems. They are also sponsored by Action Paintball Games, PaintballShop.com, Free Flight Energy, Sunrise Patios, and LendMe. The Crisis roster has some of the best players from the USA, UK, and Australia, and is looking to back up their past performance with a Masters win and a series title. Crisis have to make the finals to win the series.
Okay, so we've got a 2-0 ball game right now in favour of Perth Crisis. And what have we got left on the clock? 7 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock.
On the official
clock,
Super
yeah. Our
Sevens
screen,
game timer.
unfortunately, our screen's not quite linked directly, so
we're getting that work done.
Yeah, we've got our best people on it. Looking at Ballistics unit, we've got a team of our best people. Team of our best teams.
Wow, Ballistics goes for it. All the way into Dorito 3 off the break, instant corner. They slip into the wall. All 5 bodies alive.
That's the important thing for them this time. They've actually got 5 guys alive off the break.
Wow, there you go. Oh, he misses him.
No, did he? Oh, he did. Oh, my goodness.
He got distracted with the guys. Chris Austin slipping into the snake and missed the available kill in the Dorito side.
Starting to fall apart here for Ballistics unit.
Just bad timing on that one.
I think you just got to give credit to Crisis, man. They are playing on fire all weekend. I mean, they've got their lanes really down pat. They're bumping clean and smart. Nothing stupid. Really controlled moves.
They're winning all their games quite convincingly as well.
Yes.
Not a lot of controversy or anything like that. Going through how they're winning.
Nick's come a long way. They're those young snake guys. He's really putting on a performance here.
Yeah, he's a great player. And then we give him the kiss of death.
No, that's Chris.
Oh no, Chris Austin. Okay, sorry.
Nick Lamb's.
Oh, now here's Nick Lamb's chance to shine. Come on, Nick, you got this.
That's Sam Comport there.
Yeah, Sam. I like that. Sam knows he's down bodies. He's down points. He just goes for it. Shoots the wall out.
comes out of his bunker, but there's just too many guys out on the field.
But they say the best defense is a good offense.
That's right.
Well, so, this guy and Marcelo and Greenspan have all proven numerous times, and Montresa and the rest of them.
Yeah.
You see so many times they're outnumbered, outgunned, and they just stop.
Well, like we saw Marcelo yesterday in that 2-on-1. That was a pretty exciting game. As I say that with the least amount of
So I've got Chris Austin on the screen there in the pit, and I've got Nicola Austin. Go Chris Austin, your sister's watching.
We'll let him know.
Is that all the way from London, Nicola?
I don't know. Where are you?
So you're from London.
Oh, look, Flower Connolly is watching us too.
Yep.
And she's asking about your sunscreen.
Yep. We all have sunscreen on.
We've all got sunscreen on. Thank you, Flower. Yep.
The SPF 50.
Yep.
Very high. Very high.
And it's really nice because Adam applied sunscreen to all of us coming up here today, so we really appreciate
We
that.
have a sign at the gate saying no.
He won't let anyone up here without applying the sunscreen.
No sunscreen, no stream.
Yeah, no sunscreen, no stream.
So, Blake, next year, I know you've been helping the Expendables out a lot. So how is Dynasty going to be assisting them when it comes into the pro division?
For the Millennium?
Yeah.
I need to speak to Dave today. We're going to have a meeting about that, but I believe what's going to happen is we might go over to New Zealand and train a little more with them, or fly into Europe a little early and train more.
Yep. We won't see like how Dynasty and Impact a few years ago had the little thing.
Correct.
We won't see like a Dynasty / Expendables team or anything.
As far as the name?
Yeah.
Dynextables.
Expendednesty.
Yeah, Expendesty. So that's a Super Sevens exclusive. Blake Yarber and Dave Hopkins are going to have a talk.
Yep.
You heard it here first, live on the Super Sevens webcast.
Dun, dun, dun.
Perth Crisis with a 3-point lead, looking to lock this one up. One more point will enact that mercy rule. Ballistics unit looking to get back into this game. Plenty of time still on the clock.
Oh, there's like 6:29 or something.
Yeah, ballistic unit making the trip over the pond from New Zealand. Saying they're really enjoying their first Super Sevens event.
Yeah, what a great bunch of guys too, mate. Like just grinning from ear to ear. I mean, I saw them when we were doing the 10-man yesterday, and you could tell the guys in the pit, they've just lost a couple, but they're all like, this is mad fun. Smile from ear to ear. Quick, let's go back out again.
Me and Ryan went out for a clinic a year ago, and a lot of these guys were in our clinic in New Zealand, so it's good to see them out here. Wow, there goes Sam, all the way into the Dorito 4.
And
they get a kill.
Straight in, bam.
Ballistic unit also taking the snake off the break.
They lose a body, so we're going 4-on-4. Price is still able to slip into the 50 Dorito.
Well, Hunter wearing it.
Sam gets that kill. Now he's deep in the Doritos all to himself.
And the guys are clean.
Sam just needs to stay alive at this point.
Yeah, he needs to watch his back from Nick Lamb and the snake here.
He's deep in their territory. Now he needs to give his other guys the chance to catch up. He's drawn all the fire, allow his guys to get in the snake and deep in the snake.
There's Nick's battling with two lines.
Yeah, wow, doing a lot of work there. I think if Sam just sort of gave up on Nick Lamb there and spent a bit more time down the wire, he can help his team out a bit more.
It's just the two Crisis guys left on the field at this stage.
I think they've got the snake corner as well.
Nick gets shot out of the snake. Sam is having troubles with his gun. I think he's got some guck in his hopper. He goes for the takedown. There you go.
Whoa, Sam almost getting shot by his teammates. Ballistic unit getting a point on the board.
But he's not happy with the win. He still wants a penalty as well. Big move by Sam.
Great point.
Yep. As captain doing what a captain does, lead by example. He gets the the kill on Nick Lamb and the snake, and then runs down the last Dorito player.
Yeah, doing it with looks like 5 alive for ballistic unit. Jump to a quick commercial. Be right back to watch the rest of this game.
The pitch right now for ballistics units. Just had a very convincing point over Crisis there with a 5 alive point.
It looks like
Big finish up by Sam Cohort, the captain.
Looks like Crisis sitting Chris Austin and Mike Downing. They've been doing a lot of work this weekend for them. Looks like they've got Matho on the field.
I think the key with that last point for them was they actually made their bunkers off the break.
Someone's going to go deep in the Doritos again.
And watch for Matho to come around the wall.
Yeah, Morgs from Southeast Cartel helping that ballistic unit guys out.
Dave's just waiting for someone to bump up the Dorito.
Hunter takes one in the Dorito.
First down for Crisis. 5-4 in favour of ballistics unit.
So Morgs has a really good shot. You can see over his shoulder there from should have caught Nick Lamb there. Goes around and takes out Matho. Morgs Burns doing a good job.
And he's alive.
Ballistic unit
not for long.
Had the position on the Dorito, but just throwing the bodies away.
Had it all happening there, but it just pushed a little bit too fast, too hard, too quick. Oh, nice, nice one.
Okay. Gone quiet. Just too busy watching all this action.
That's 15 BPS. That sounds so awesome.
Both Crisis back to where they were the 2 points ago. They were 1 point away from the Mercy.
What did I say? I said 4-1, didn't I?
You said 4-1. I said 5-1.
He said 5-1.
Oh, damn.
Regrets now.
Too busy mucking around.
All right. Gangsters too. Yo. Mikey Mike's in the house with his boys.
We got DJ Jazzy Jazz.
I sound like Kaiser now.
Mr. Worldwide.
Shout out to Harris.
You guys make sure you tune into the that next game that we be playing, because I'll be coming in that snake hard.
Know what I'm saying? Know what I mean?
Word.
Blig it.
Oh, sorry.
The nose is too big. I hit it on the chair.
Yeah, I just want to say big shout out to HK Army for their really swag gear. It's tops.
It's Bliggett.
Tops.
It's lit.
A little lower.
It's lit.
Lit fam.
Lit fam.
Yeah. For real.
For
Yeah,
reals.
You got
I say reels.
You got Crisis on the left here, being on the home side.
No, I need
The homies.
the
you
double
see,
hat.
you see, they being on the home side. They're the homies now.
know what I mean? Know what I'm saying?
Oh, you do that so well, man. Oh, yeah, we might get back to some paintball now, I suppose.
Guys wearing do-rags. The only sport you'll see white people wearing do-rags.
Ballistic starts with 4, and they lose another body with a penalty.
Oh.
Ouch. Alright, so it's G3 for Crisis, but they lose a body, so we got a 4-on-2 situation in favor of Crisis. Marcelo's deep in the snake.
4 on.
Sorry, not deep, but
4
he's in
on
the
1
snake.
now.
4-1.
Yep.
It'll yeah.
It is 4-1.
It scores 4-1. And it's a 4 on 1 on the field. 4 players alive for Crisis and 1 for Ballistics unit.
Looking very, very empty over there. See how quickly we can check the field. Nobody, just that tower left alive. And he's gone. Bam! And the tower's gone.
And the Utah's gone, and I think they just conceded.
Yep. Ballistic unit toweling, so.
Which ends the game anyway.
But that's good for us. You know, they've got other teams in mind. They know it's hot. They want to get through these games quick.
Yeah. That's
it.
very considerate.
So 5-1 win to Perth Crisis.
And with that, we'll duck to another commercial.
The Marauders were established in 2012, and after their dominating performance in the semi-pro division last year, they rose to the challenge of pro for the 2017 season. They're sponsored by Anthrax Paintball, Action Paintball Games, PaintballShop.com, HK Army, and Gladiate Air. Here is their roster for Masters: Jason Bias, Sam Monville, Tim Montresor, Joe Chopsburtis, Ryan Wiley-Newman, Matthew Wiley-Newman, Alistair Fulton, Tim Colley, and Matthew Strachan. With Australia's youngest roster and a thirst for victory at the highest level, the Marauders are ready to take the gate beside paintball greats Sam Monville, Tim Montresor, and Super 7's regular Joe Chopsburtis. The added tactical aggression and guidance to the squad can be the true turning point for Masters glory.
Guns and gear. The most important piece of equipment is the player's gun. The guns shoot at an amazing 15 balls per second, reaching speeds of up to 300 feet per second. The guns are fed by powerful, motorized 200 paintball hoppers, able to keep up with the gun's extreme rate of fire. The players carry extra paint in pods on their back to ensure they don't run out. Some players carry up to 1,500 paintballs for 1 point. The mask is a specially designed, lightweight piece of gear that protects the player's eyes and face, all whilst allowing the player to hear and speak clearly. All of this awesome gear is available at Australia's #1 paintball store, paintballshop.com.
I'm here with Zach from Crisis. Did you guys have a specific strategy or target certain players in this last game to get that 4-point lead?
Yeah, we know Taylor is really quick through the snake, so we knew that we just had to put a bit of heat on him and make sure we shut him down so he doesn't get too far up. We weren't really too worried about these guys on paper. We knew that we probably had this, which was a bit stupid because we made a bunch of mistakes that we shouldn't have made. It took us a little bit of time to warm up. So.
Yeah, and how are you liking the Super 7s field this year?
Yeah, I love this field. I've already played this layout twice on 2 other events, and it's been one of my favourites to play all year.
Yeah, what's your favourite spot to be in on the field?
I like working out of the Utah, which is the tall tower on the Dorito side. I like playing up at the wall as well because I'm like 6'2", so I can shoot through those windows. So,
Awesome. Well, thank you for sitting down with us.
Nice, thank you.
we're back. We got Marauders versus Menace.
Who's this playing now?
Marauders versus Menace.
Are you listening, Michael?
Yes.
So both these teams really looking to, victory here and help really shore up their chances of making it into finals.
They both started slow, but have been winning some very crucial matches late in this tournament, so that they could, as you say, squeeze in.
Are we lined up? Are we lined up now? I should make sure they got them a good side.
Some orders on your screen there.
You got 3 Americans, 2 Australians, Chops.
And it's serious stuff now. They've got their full American lineup now. This point's really important.
Chops is doing a great job going to that center can right there and just eliminating any threat slipping into that stink side. He just sits there and mows his gun at 15 balls a second. Yeah, good luck, get it out.
Menace is able to get to the Dorito too.
Chops is going to slip inside for the takedown. Shoots him, stays alive,
and
dies.
But looks like he got.
Wow, he shot the Dorito too.
Yeah,
nice job.
Yeah, well played.
Marauders slip into the snake.
Jason Bias, the captain of Marauders, gets into snake 1 there.
Sam Montville fills out to the corner. You got Timmy deep in the Doritos. And he's been really effective over there this weekend.
Yeah.
Wow, that's powerful right there. You see how Tim has this guy right behind him?
Yeah.
I just like seeing that.
Yeah.
Kill the queen! Kill the queen!
Now Jason Bias is able to put paint down on the Dorito corner.
Yeah, Damien Ryan, last player left alive for Menace. Just moving around the field against 4 guns.
And Jason Bias does the big commit, goes all the way through. Who got shot then? Looks like right at the very end, Alistair might have got taken out. Okay. Let's take a quick break.
Menace was founded in 2003 in Perth, Western Australia. Notable wins include the Super 7 Series, Super 7's Masters, World Cup Asia, and the Malaysian National Paintball League. Their Masters roster is Justin Knight, Adam Kavanagh, Ethan Earnshaw, Campbell Thompson, Daniel Carter, Chris Nalder, and Damian Ryan from Infamous. Menace is sponsored by Planet Eclipse, Style Supply, Action Paintball Games, Girl with the Camera, Wasp Baldivis, and the Mandura Paintball Players Club. Menace shoot Eclipse CS1s and Geo 3.5s. Menace is one of the oldest Australian pro teams with international professional wins. With the addition of Damian Ryan from LA Infamous to the roster, they'll be hard to beat.
Right,
so what do you think, Scott?
Pit.
He takes a mouthful of bacon and roll.
I think
the sideline camera there.
Look, with Menace, they just need to stay alive. Damien countless times this event, he's the last one alive. If Menace can stay alive, that's going to be the success for this match.
Look, I'll be honest, I feel that they've been underutilising Damien. I saw that with Perth Crisis, when Perth Crisis first started coming out, with Marcelo. They'd always have Marcelo as the back centre guy. And I thought, he's a guy, he's a mad, powerful player, aggressive. Yeah. Why is he the back?
Because the reason that Marcelo or Damien will stay in the back is because they can retain the information from the point.
No, I get that for some points, but there should be points where these guys are killing machines.
Well, like what
let him unleash him. Don't leave it till he's the last guy left on the field.
Like what Eskimo Brothers is doing with Chad George.
Yeah. Unleash the hounds of war.
There you go. Menace is in that wall. Chop slips into the wall again. He's going to go for that takedown one more time.
And it's not yet.
They trade.
Shoot each other in the face.
King slips out into the Dorito corner.
for Marauders.
Oh, blistering speed
And they
there by
slip into the
Jason
snake.
Bias there, straight into Snake 1.
The Marauders are doing a great job of getting wide. After that takedown, they slip outside.
One thing with the Marauders, most of the guys on the team, the actual Aussie guys, they're all these young, fit, fast kids, and they've got really good speed. It's good having that now, and then having a couple of Americans just give them that bit of sound concept behind. Jason, you see Jason Bias is going past the 50 Snake. I'm not sure if anyone knows there. Maybe Damien Ryan might know he's there now.
Campbell Thomas
And Adam Kavanagh.
Justin Knight from Menace is doing a great job at delaying that Dorito sight from slipping in. He's just rolling his gun. And just as I say that, Tim slips out of the corner.
Commentator's curse. So that's Adam Kavanagh on your screen. Vice captain, the co-captain for Menace in the Snake. We've seen Jason in this situation before. Cav putting a few shots on him. Get the referees to go check it out.
Well, the refs there checking him.
Someone saying did him out.
He's clean.
Sam Monville backing Jason Bias up for the Marauder guys.
And right now, Jason's drawing 3 guns. So the Marauders should be able to push down the Dorito side a lot more easier. Start shooting people on backs and backs.
Montress are getting a shot across, shooting out Damien Ryan, and now moving down through the Doritos for the Marauders.
Oh, and done.
Wow.
The force field is
alive again.
Justin Knight trying to take a leaf out of Damien Ryan's playbook.
Another 3-pack there from Tim Montresa.
You know what I can't figure out is why Tim jumps behind bunkers. He has the force field.
I know, why bother? He should be running down the center.
Well, we've seen it a few times. He plays out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
No man's land.
I think if Marauders do make it in the top 4 of the finals, he's going to be the guy to be looking out for him there.
But then, I think Sam's trying to lull everyone into a false sense of security.
You reckon he might go back straight to 15s?
Well, yeah, maybe.
For finals?
Maybe as someone's walking off, they'll switch guns or something like that. But it's like everyone's going to be gunning for Tim, but just sort of forget about Tim Montresa, forget about old Sam in the corner, and then.
Well, Sam's been getting plenty of kills today and all over the whole weekend anyway.
But he's pulled a few games out where he's been the last one alive and 1 or 2 on one yesterday or on Friday.
You know what? That point was really drawn long by Justin Knight in that back center.
He was holding the whole Doritos. He was doing a great job there.
If you go back and watch, he gets a pod stuck in his harness. He can't get it out, so he puts his gun down. Tim slips into the Dorito, and then they lose that point.
Yeah.
If he can,
same thing here with Adam was doing a good job in Snake 1, keeping Tim out from the Doritos, and then when the ref come in just to not actually checking, but just to have a closer look, you see Adam turns his head away from the line and looks at the referee, and Tim's Jedi force powers realise that or whatever, and he just runs straight through with Adam just stopped looking for that split second.
So we've got Caden Otter asking if you are going to be in New Zealand as your pro clinic anytime soon.
Yeah, look for the beginning of next year.
Whereabouts? Auckland sort of area? Up north?
No, it'll probably be lower in Fielding or Palmy.
Yep. Palmy, you're a local.
Okay, looking just behind Menace. Now they're getting, that's probably better. Okay, so the Dorito 2 player doesn't quite make it for Menace.
Chris and Alder playing the wall up through the windows. Here comes Shots looking to go around. Trading out. Oh, Chris is still alive. He's calling the rest in for a check. Even if he's shot, just wasting a bit of time. Smart way to play.
Damien Ryan's a bit further upfield this time. He goes straight to the tower.
They're trying to shut down the snake. Chris Norder's still left alive for STK player helping out Menace.
And then Tim Montresa just takes Chris Nala right as soon as he walks around the side of the wall.
See Damien trying to back up and get a shot maybe on Tim Montresa. Puts him in. That force field must have been working for him that time. As Menace lose their back centre player. Justin Knight.
Oh, what a move from Damien.
Good shot right at the last second.
Yeah.
Didn't pay that. He didn't pay his bunker insurance. I'm sure you guys can hear it on the stream. Just anytime Tim opens his mouth, that commanding voice he has.
Probably the loudest person in the professional division. Tim Montresa.
The loudest.
Easy.
But not only loud, he's good. So we're going to take a look at the Marauder guys. Let you know about them.
The Marauders were established in 2012, and after their dominating performance in the semi-pro division last year, they rose to the challenge of pro for the 2017 season. They're sponsored by Anthrax Paintball, Action Paintball Games, PaintballShop.com, HK Army, and Gladiate Air. Here is their roster for Masters: Jason Bias, Sam Monville, Tim Montressor, Joe Chops Burtis, Ryan Wiley-Newman, Matthew Wiley-Newman, Alistair Fulton, Tim Colley, and Matthew Strachan. With Australia's youngest roster and a thirst for victory at the highest level, the Marauders are ready to take the gate beside paintball greats Sam Monville, Tim Montressor, and Super 7's regular Joe Chops Burtis. The added tactical aggression and guidance to the squad can be the true turning point for Masters glory.
So we're looking in the Marauders pit, so you can see the DMG guys there, get there ready for their next match.
Yeah, they're going to be going up against Eastside Raw. That should be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, that should be very entertaining. It's got some crazy stuff Elmo and Jared Baker do. That'll be a cool game, I think.
See what the very smart, methodical play from Sacramento DMG, how that stacks up against
the craziness of Raw.
The shenanigans.
Shenanigans, yes.
Evil shenanigans. So Menace looking to get a 3-0 lead.
Marauders on the right, Menace on the left.
Menace trying to get in this game. Marauders looking to shut this game out.
Nobody dies off the break.
Oh, Tim Montresa, that's a big kill. And Chops.
Chris Nola going around.
Chris Nola just big damage. Oh, and he gets
the snake out.
4.
Chris Standler, he's the only one going on that side of the wall.
It looks like he just got Sam
really
Monville as well, man. So like he got all three Americans, and then possibly Jason Bice and the Snake.
When we played them, he did the same thing. Shot me. I mean, he's really capitalizing.
So does that work like that? Like say one Blake Yubb is equal to a Sam Monville, a Tim Montresa, or a Jason Bice and a Chops, or just the three?
No.
1-1.
If Ryan Greenspan was here, he's massive.
Oh yeah, plus 1.8. Was it times 1.8?
We'll jump to a quick commercial. We'll be back soon.
Okay. We got a shout out to Leslie Scott watching all the way from Norway. I'm sure the snow is setting in by now.
With those, hopefully what's that girls team names?
Oh, you got
Poison Ivy.
Yeah, Poison Ivy
with
girls.
Benedicta and
Benedict.
Celia. Yeah, I got to do some travel in Norway this year. Beautiful place. Stunning. Great people too. Lovely.
Sun's out now. Starting to heat up a bit. So 3-1.
There's that killer from that last match, Sam. I know they didn't take that, but I thought he played a wonderful match.
Sam Comport.
Yep.
He's a great player.
From Ballistics.
Ballistic Unit is such a new team.
Yeah.
If this is what they're playing after 3 months.
You're right.
Then
coming into the hardest event and having some decent matches. Yeah, you're right. I would like to see him play more.
Well, they confirmed yesterday that they will be here for the whole 2018 season. They're going to be playing the Super 7 series.
Great.
See how they go with. They might do a leaf out of the Expendables book, and Expendables came over, had a bit of a struggle the first time, and then just went, just powered from there on.
It's been a fight.
And also, they're one of the few teams that don't have an import.
Right.
In the Pro Division. Actually, I think they're the only team.
Raw. If you call Alan Hatfield, he hasn't played in 6 years.
Yeah, but he's from America.
Yeah.
Chops is going straight for the wall this time. We got another battle in the wall. Chops is listening. Here's him.
He's going to come around.
He's not going to go for that same trap. Last time Damien chopped him up. He's going to wait for it.
He's got to stay low because Chris Light really likes to play through the window.
You know, that's hard to get guys to go into a bunker and evaluate the situation. He's in there. He's using his senses.
Well, there we
Chris
see
Nutter just shoots that guy running to the wall.
There he
Chops
goes.
going down.
Great job, Chops. Takes him down.
Damien's quickly filling the wall though, so hopefully they can work that
This
out.
is one of the wall masters.
Sam Monville with his 10.5 shocker. So another player dropping from Marauders on the Dorito side.
Yep.
And it's looking like they've started to work this game out and get back into it.
Oh, mate. Traded with. He traded with Damien Ryan. So, but Damien got. I think he got Alistair in the Dorito as well. We could be the top.
That's Ryan Newman on your screen. Trying to hold off a 3-on-1. Trying to kill some time. Maintain this lead. Doing a good job there, just staying alive. Got his gun in the right hand. He's got to try and stop the couple of the burritos. Every second he can sort of kill off the clock here is a second that they can try and keep Mendes down.
A valiant effort. So that brings it up to a 3-2 game now with minute 40 odd on the clock.
Yeah, Mendes Marauders doing the right thing there, just letting the time still tick down. Got some people tuning in.
Gamma Knight supporting Menace.
Blair Reid calling in from Fielding, New Zealand. Could be a relative of Kane, perhaps.
Yeah, I thought Kane was going to come for this round.
Yeah, it didn't work out. He had to, he's a personal trainer over there, so he was busy with that. But yeah, we would like to.
Big shout out to Kane for all the good work he's done with Expendables, man. Bloody
great individual to have on the program.
And Dave Hopkins is looking like a machine now.
You know, I was having a brief word with him, and he's a big part of the success of this New Zealand team, the Expendables. You know, he's got these guys in shape, got them running down the field, got them losing weight, becoming limber.
Yep.
He's a huge reason for the success of this team. That would be Lionsden, I think, is his.
So we got Blair saying that it's his brother. Kane's his brother.
Ah.
We got a stalker up here. Hey.
Marcelo, you just can't keep this guy away.
American.
He sees the camera. Just drawn to it, like Ringo and Duncan. And Tim Montressor and Doritos.
Yeah.
Okay, we're looking at Menace again on the screen.
So maybe they were watching the stream, Mike, because it looks like they're actually, like you're saying, utilising Damien a little bit more, setting him up.
Yeah, I said might as well. That's his
5-on-5 paintball. Marauders in the snake. Jason Bias again.
Jason Bias down nice and low, and Chops runs to the Dorito and shoots Chris Naylor in the back as he does, but doesn't quite make it. I think that was Justin Knight.
Dang it.
Yeah, it was Justin Knight that took out Chops.
So just over a minute left on the clock now. Menace needing to win this point to draw it up. I think this has been the biggest event for draws we've seen between teams.
Yeah. And I think today they've really stepped it up even from yesterday. So maybe Tim and the boys had a bit of words to them. And they've been able to watch over the webcast from yesterday. And
Menace is poised to tie this match, but with 30 seconds on the clock, they need to get going.
And there's only one of them left. So
Two.
Oh, no, two.
Damien and the player in the corner there. No, with Tim Montressor down in the Doritos.
Yeah, and Damien's gone.
Tim doing work as he usually does. I don't know, I think Tim shot all 4 of them, as a matter of fact. Except for Chops going through in the middle. Oh, I'm sorry, Chops was on this team.
Someone dying down there on the field. Big old spew. Probably vaping a bit too hard.
Yeah. Maybe it's one of the refs.
Vape or die.
And we'll just take a quick break. Be back with the winner from the match.
Vio's best mask I've ever worn. I mean, you have more breathing room. I can hear everything on the field. Even the vision, I mean, I have full vision. Normally, a mask will block out a little bit, not the Vios. I can see everything around me.
My favorite thing is the talking. You can like yell to other people and they hear you on the other side of the field. I think that's like one of the most important things that a lot of masks miss is the communication part.
It's super easy to breathe in. It's got plenty of ported holes. It's far enough away from your face that not only can you communicate well through it, you can hear well through it, you can breathe really well in it.
The venting's really good. I always pull it off, and you normally pull off a mask and you grab it and it's full of condensation and crap, but this, all the air, it makes it out, so I can breathe just fine, communicate just fine, no complaints.
Our first practice when we actually went out and played with the Vio, we were all astonished by how great the field of view was with it. If we're shooting left, I can see things on the right side still. I'm able to see things coming from blind spots that I would not normally be able to see. That's it.
Back with Matt from the Marauders. Game looked a little bit different to how you guys were playing yesterday, so what did you guys change up this morning?
I don't know, we were just what we're getting from the pro players, we're just taking their information and just not making silly mistakes and just sticking by what they were saying.
Yeah, have you found that a big help having them over here this weekend?
Certainly has. Big help, alright.
Yeah, so hopefully they're not just helping on the field, they're giving you a bit of behind the scenes stuff that you guys can improve next year.
Yes,
yeah,
they certainly are.
Yeah, it was really good to see, you guys, both these wins are really important to you, getting to the finals, so.
They are, we need SWAT to beat Expendables and Eskimo Bros to lose, and I think we get 4th.
Awesome. So hopefully that can happen for you.
Yes.
So congratulations on your win, beating out Menace, and good luck in the rest of your games.
Thank you.
Guns and gear. The most important piece of equipment is the player's gun. The guns shoot at an amazing 15 balls per second, reaching speeds of up to 300 feet per second. The guns are fed by powerful, motorized 200 paintball hoppers, able to keep up with the gun's extreme rate of fire. The players carry extra paint in pods on their back to ensure they don't run out. Some players carry up to 1,500 paintballs for 1 point. The mask is a specially designed, lightweight piece of gear that protects the player's eyes and face, all whilst allowing the player to hear and speak clearly. All of this awesome gear is available at Australia's #1 paintball store, paintballshop.com.
We back.
Got Marcelo Margot here helping me from Perth Crisis. You guys are looking pretty hot, coming in first place.
Feeling good, you know. Definitely, as you know, it doesn't matter what seed you go in, the top four is a whole new event, right?
But something for you guys is just making finals means you've locked out the series and you've won it this year.
Yeah, which is amazing. I've been coming over here for a long time. I've wanted one of those rings. So, we were excited about that. We gave a mini little celebration and we decided that's in the past now. Now it's time to, focus on winning Masters.
Yeah, I guess it would be a big weight off the shoulders there looking forward. So
for sure.
Now you've just got one thing to focus on, and that's making first place.
Yep, exactly. That's the plan.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say there's some good teams out here playing this weekend. I mean, you're watching all these games, dude, and nobody's easy. So everyone's playing really tough. It's the last tournament of the year, and they're just kind of laying it all on the line. So I'm excited. We're going to have some good paintball the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah, well, after this game, there's only 3 more left in the prelims, and then we'll be on to the finals. So, last chance you're going to get to see some of these teams play.
Totally. So, that player should be eliminated on DMG. His gun was not on the poster. I'm going to wait until the finals to enforce that. But looks like Raw are the first one to drop a player on the break. They do make it into that Dorito 1 though, but you see DMG on your screen is up there in that wall. He was looking this way, trying to cut that off, and he's back on that zone. Looks like another player taking the walk for Raw. Let's see where these guys are on Raw. See the Dorito player, they're in that. Oh, he did try to make a move into the snake. He's hiding over there somewhere, but he gets taken out. Is it just the Dorito player now?
He's got to be somebody else.
Yeah, so the Dorito player and that tower behind him. So I think it's a 2-on-5. You've got DMG. They're up in the snake. They're in the center wall. They're in that 45-yard line Dorito. Good field position, and they're just playing real, controlled right now. As I say that, DMG player launches to go take out that opposing Dorito 1 player. Just one body left. And there you go, Shane Howe, the old veteran, going down, making it look nice and smooth.
72 years old.
Dude, that guy is awesome. I've played with him on a few different teams over the years. I've known him for a really long time, and it's real funny because he's definitely the oldest. Well, I'm not sure if he's the oldest one out here, but he's the oldest professional in the U.S., I believe. But out here, I think he's he's probably in better shape than majority of the people out here.
Yeah, well, I think Dave Hopkins is taking the lead for the oldest guy out here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
there might even be a few others, but back in the U.S., Shane Howe holding it down for the old men.
Oh man, so we got a few people tuning in. Bobby Aviles.
Hey, Dog 1, Bob Dog. Here we go. Bobby Aviles watching, that's pretty awesome. We got a bunch of pros actually back in the U.S. that hit me up and like, man, I tuned into the webcast, it looked great. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, no, it's good, and thanks a lot for you guys. I know the Dynasty boys have been sharing the word around quite a lot. So.
For sure. I mean, we're all fans of the game too. We love watching this stuff. When there's good paintball content, we love watching just as much as everybody else. So, thank you guys for putting this product out. It's a really nice webcast. Yourself, Adam, Mike, you guys have all done a really good job.
Yeah, definitely has improved if you've been staying with us over the whole entire year. I think every event we get more cameras, we get bigger and better each time.
I am pretty upset that yesterday in that 2-on-1 against DMG, I made that sweet run and you guys didn't get a single piece of it.
No.
That was really disappointing, broke my heart a little bit.
It was too quick. You did it too quick.
It was so quick. I was sad. I was really sad.
Camera's only 60 frames a second.
It was kind of cool though because it showed I was in the snake corner and then 2 seconds later it flashes over to you could just see the Dorito guy like come around his bunker. It was nice. No, but you guys are doing a great job with this. I'm just giving you a hard time, obviously. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, exactly. You guys have taught me well. Okay, here we go. Raw on your screen.
Another player not touching the
Yeah,
bar.
see, we need to start enforcing that. You know, if you guys are gonna, you know, enforce it. There we go, all the way into the snake. What a kind of a sloppy run. He didn't make it very far. So that's one body down for Raw. As DMG looks like they are 5 alive. They've made it into the snake. They're in that center can up there. And look at him. Ooh, yeah, he's gonna go.
Vasquez, just as he took off, looked like he copped a hit on the pack. So
hey, he's gonna go around right now and clear this guy out. Yep. So good field position right now for DMG. They've got control of the match. And they're just honestly making light work of these guys.
Only 2 players left, I think, for the Raw. George McLean putting the pain train down into Alan Hatfield for Eastside Raw.
Yep.
Telling it. I like how they wait till the guys get run down and then tell it. It's been a common theme this weekend.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
So we're going to check out the Sacramento DMG. Take a look at that team.
DMG was formed by owner Dave Baines, coach of Edmonton Impact. They're the flagship team of the Capital Edge Paintball Park. The team is comprised of players from Northern California, Washington State, and Florida. On its roster, we have Shane Howe, Marvin Gerber, Andrew Wyatt, David Vasquez, George McLean, Thomas Kim. DMG shoots the latest Planet Eclipse LVRs and CS1s. They're an entirely US-based team, and it's their first time to Australia. They just won the NXL World Cup and are definitely on fire for the Masters.
So big call coming through, people tuning in on the comments there. Bobby Avila saying that Marcelo might got.
Hey,
Kobe of this generation.
Bobby, that is the ultimate compliment coming from Bobby. By the way, Kobe Bryant's my favorite basketball player of all time. Did you know who he was? Who Kobe was? You didn't. I could tell you didn't even know the name.
Well,
reading that. It's Kobe Bryant, man. Number 24.
I know Kobe Bryant. I just
didn't know how he spelled
not that big
it.
over here. Yeah, I was like, maybe he's talking about some paintballer or something. Maybe I'm missing some joke.
Yeah, dude. You guys have some stunners over in the NBA though. I think Andrew Bogut.
Yeah,
won
I
a
know. I've heard that
championship,
name.
gone through there.
Yeah. We got one guy I think's in the draft this year.
Yeah,
Him picked.
Uh-huh.
Other big news for Australian sports stars while we're on the subject. We had the first Aussie guy in the NHL.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's good news. I thought you were going to bring up cricket.
Oh, no.
Because it's been on Australia versus England or something.
Well,
like
actually,
that's been going.
speaking of sport, if anyone is watching the V8 Supercars today and wants to just keep us up to date, I'd really like to know how that's going. If Michael Caruso can get a win in the last race of the season, it would be great. But anyway, back to paintball.
Michael Wybrew is Magic Johnson. Oh, man. Anything he touches turns to gold. I like it.
Does Magic Johnson have AIDS?
Oh, come on, dude. Jeez. Not anymore, actually. No, he does not.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That's why his name's Magic, baby.
He got cured.
he got cured.
Macca, Nathan McDonald tuning in from Queensland. Old Envious and Hostile Intentions player. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Macca, what's up? Gotta love that guy, dude. He's a huge paintball advocate. Miss seeing him out here.
Yeah, well, Queensland's starting to get a bit of a resurgence. We're seeing a few teams coming out of Queensland, so maybe he could find someone to jump on with that.
Yeah.
Cool. DMG on your screen. Oh, almost. Oh, sorry, Mitch White doing a massive dive into the snake for Raw. Doing the big scorpion. Big touch in the back of the head. Cool to see.
So both players taking that bite as the DMG guys are getting all the way up into that second wind bunker.
That Thomas Kim on your screen. One hand, Johnny must have been watching a bit of Blake Yava.
Yeah, I wonder if he decided he's going to play this whole match with one hand. The last point I saw him running around doing the one-handed gangster gat too. Ref giving him a little massage there. Thomas Kim crawling around.
Popping the bunker, letting the guys know he's there. Watching the paint, you see him looking in the sky there. Trying to work out where he's coming from. just playing defense. You see how he's got his gun up there ready to stop anyone that comes to try and get him.
Yeah, and he doesn't really, DMG doesn't have to do anything. This is the beauty of winning, 2 early points. You totally have control. You can get into the good spots and force the other team's hand. And he single-hand gangster gat, but missed. Dude, you know what? And I don't like that, actually. Look, he got arrogant, to be honest, and I like the kid. I think he's been playing really good. He's been playing good in the States, but, I mean, dude, just go around and get the guy, He comes around with one hand, kind of showboating and gets shot up. And I'm sure it's not going to affect the outcome of the game, but I'm just never a fan of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, even he was just in a position where he could have just sat. Didn't have to go make that
100%. Situational awareness, But, it's their first time over here. They're trying to have some fun, too.
So Shane Howe in the snake now for DMG and Mitch White for Eastside Raw. Elmo walking down the field.
Oh, my goodness.
Elmo trying to do a dead man's walk, I think.
What is going on here?
So Shane Howe taking the snake out.
He's about to get ripped. And you know what? Elmo is hilarious for that, dude. Oh,
here he
goodness.
comes. For a run through. Getting 2. Trading. So only 1 player left now. Shane Howe left, the only player in the snake for DMG.
Wow.
And 2 players left alive for Raw. Hatfield getting caught. Is he alright? 1 player, 1-on-1 now. So we've got Mark.
Oof. And he missed that shot on Shane, allowing him to know where he's at. But
Mark Elliott there for Raw.
Oof. So you got your money on
Shane Howe.
Oh, he's just going to give up and take off.
Yeah.
Inexperience or lack of confidence there, Go 1 bunker at a time. Put him in.
Yeah.
Work your way back.
It's definitely an easier way to that puzzle than just run
yeah,
straight there.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that was quite a interesting point, Classic Elmo.
Yeah,
that was. Oh, yes. Just doing the Terminator walk up the center. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then he goes again.
Wow.
And do we get the rest of the replay?
And that, though, that was smart play by Elmo to take off there because.
Sorry.
Wow.
Just, going to the office, his little briefcase in hand.
Unbelievable.
Cooking some tea in the corner, had his little sip of tea. It's tea time. Time to go. Wow. That's got to make the highlight reel. But you see his face there, he's loving it.
It was pretty clever. That was I would never do that, but it actually worked for him.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we say about these guys all the time with Raw. Is their stuff is so unconventional and crazy that I don't know how it works,
The only thing I think that would have worked a little bit better if we'd waited till they were at the opposite end of the field and they might have just thought he was walking back to the pit.
Yeah, seriously.
Because the guys are running around the wall all the time.
Exactly.
And people are unsure if they make it.
Exactly.
If you were to go around the wall, shoot your guy, and then just start walking.
Sorry, I gotta watch it again. I gotta watch this walk, man.
Well, he thought that the game was over.
See, I don't think he thought the game was over, dude.
Elmo next leveled it.
Yeah, that's just Elmo. Because he knew that guy was in the Dorito. Are
we going to see that on the next Dynasty Dissected video?
Definitely not. We do not advocate that kind of play, but it works for these guys. Only they could pull it off. We would get blown up trying.
Emilio saying, hold my beer. Yeah, I'm going in. So Vasco is playing far back from that W. I haven't seen many people on the wall and haven't seen many people doing that.
Yeah, they have been. They've been dedicating their back center gun to stop the Dorito side, and they're going to the wall to block off the snake side, which is different than most of these teams are doing. I like it, though. It's good play,
So trading out with Hatfield.
Yep. See, now the issue is as soon as that wall player goes around, Raw needs to get in the snake. See, and he took too long. He allowed the DMG guys to set up because, DMG was counting on their wall player to hold that zone. But as soon as the wall player gets taken down, one of their other players is going to take over that zone. So you have to make that move really quick. The Raw player waited too long. The DMG guys got set up and shot him, filling in. And then you see the DMG players, Thomas Kim playing off of it, getting into that snake.
Jared Baker left alive. last player for Eastside Raw.
Yeah.
Generally is the last player a lot of the time. DMG taking this fourth point. Still taking their time, getting the comms up, making sure they're not losing any unnecessary bodies. Smart. It's been a masterclass watching these guys play. I guess with you guys coming over, we only really get to see that in from one person, sometimes two.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
Watching a full team of guys that are just at the next level, it's been great to watch.
Yeah.
Something that we didn't get to experience a lot down here.
The biggest difference that you notice probably is, just the teamwork and communication, Everything is done together. There's a reason for all the movements. Players play off of each other. And that's really the next step for, players working their way up through the ranks, is learning how to play off of your teammates, how to coordinate moves with each other and that kind of stuff. After you've mastered your individual game, you want to be able to connect it with the whole team.
Well, and the team's doing quite a good job. You can see they have a lot of confidence in each other.
Yeah,
which
absolutely.
is good to see.
Sure.
So we've DMG taking that one. Should be the last point. So we'll jump across to have an ad and check out some word from our sponsors. David from Sacramento DMG, pretty convincing win there. We've got a little clip to play of a play that Raw did against one of the games.
Okay.
So this is the third point. Little dead man's walk coming through the middle.
Oh man. Oh man.
That's probably the craziest thing I think we've seen.
You shot him there, right?
No, this is where we'll lose the end of it there. But he went around and bunkered two of the Dorito guys out after
You
that.
shot all three of us.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So
that's
something I guess you weren't expecting going into that game. Nothing, something you don't see every day.
No, I mean our communication was pretty on point, I thought. And we made the switch, and he was doing his job, and then he just decided to come off.
Yeah, so I guess that's something that you can't normally plan for in your paintball thing. So
happens.
you guys are finishing your last game in the prelims. That was just then, so I'm pretty sure you guys are through to the finals.
Yeah, we were sitting in second at the beginning of the day. Won the last two matches. So 1-6, tied 3. So
yeah, it looks like
it should be good.
You guys are pulling things together a bit now, playing a little bit more solid. A lot of draws yesterday.
Yeah, just a lot of draws in the first 2 days for sure. Our communication has come way up. We feel more comfortable. We're gelling a lot better. But it's been fun.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks a lot, David. Good luck in the finals. Thanks a lot for coming over and joining us.
No problem. Thank you.
Cheers. So we got SWAT taking on Expendables. Marcelo jumping back in. What, you want?
I'm good.
Alright, so SWAT in the snake off the break. I wonder if we'll see any dead man walks here.
Doubt it. Highly unlikely.
So Nick Wells is getting shot out of the center early for Sydney SWAT. Expendables really looking, well, both these teams looking to win this to solidify their position in the finals.
Yeah, well, SWAT's sitting just fine. They're going to make it in the finals. Expendables have to win this to have any sort of chance in making it, I believe is how it's breaking down. So this is a huge game for Expendables. I think it'd be the first time all year that they didn't make the top 4 if they don't make it. So, and you know, these are my boys actually on both teams, but I'm pulling for Expendables. You know, I want them to be in the top 4.
Yeah, 2 Dynasty players out on the field. You see Blake Yarber on your screen there, helping out Expendables, and Ryan Greenspan in with Doritos on the top right and left of your screen for Sydney SWAT.
What's the kill count? It's like 4 on 3? 4 and 4.
4 on 4.
Ivan Christensen getting shot out. 3 players left alive for Expendables now.
Ryan's all the way up in that 45-yard line. Dorito mirrored up with Blake Yarber.
Expendables not really in a position to sort of stop Ryan there. Ryan and Blake going head to head.
This is going to be a nice little battle right here. Blake's just waiting for him. Ryan knows.
Jeremy Fitton putting a bit of pressure on the snake side for SWAT.
That's what he has to do. It's good, but while the guns are shooting on him.
Chess match here. See who's going to make the first mistake. Both teams have good field position.
Yeah.
A lot of bodies alive.
Both Ryan and Blake know it's each other.
Yeah.
On the opposite side.
These are the kind of things you guys bring up when you're back home.
Oh yeah, I mean,
each other crap about these events.
It's in the team chat, you know, like when we were about to play each other. Kyle's usually the one stirring the pot too. Oh, and Blake takes Ryan down, lives on his side of the field, and he's gonna.
They got Jeremy Fitton getting shot out of the snake. Blake and Dan Woods trading out, so 2 on 1 now.
Okay, so huge move by Blake right there to take down Ryan and Dan. Leave it in a 2-on-1 situation.
I think Alex Orr left in the snake corner for SWAT.
Now this is where Expendables have been struggling this year, is closing these games.
Alex Orr, one of those good anchor players.
Right. I think that's
18. Ivan, sorry.
I thought
Ivan and I think it's Dave Orr in the Doritos. That's Ivan Christensen there in the snake corner. That's Expendables.
Okay. Yep.
And yeah, big Dave Orr down in the Doritos.
Rest going to check in? No? You alright?
Now Ivan needs to start applying pressure. He needs to get out of that corner because, you know, Dave is over there applying pressure to Alex, but Ivan's just sitting back in this corner. You need to get close and make Alex feel uncomfortable so that David has an opportunity to, you know, continue to go down that side of the field.
Well, this is where we saw Expendables struggle a little bit yesterday, having a few draws and you know, these long first points, and then just running out of time to make something happen.
Right. And for me, I think it's, you know, it's all mental with them right now, you know. I think they're too worried about not making a mistake rather than just going down and winning the point. 2-on-1 situation. They got great field position. The worst thing that can happen right now is Ivan doesn't want to let enough time pass where Alex gets a shot on Dave, right? Because then it's just a 1-on-1. Oof. Alex calling for the kill. Doesn't get it. There you go. And you see Ivan come up and get in the snake. Solid play. See, just even getting in there, applying that pressure is going to make Alex feel a little more uncomfortable, you know?
You know, if the Expendables start moving up the field, would you be looking at throwing the towel in on a point like this, or just sort of let it play out?
No, I mean, it's 0-0, 2-on-1. You never know what could happen. There you go. Great move by Ivan. That's exactly what needed to happen. Smart play. You know, took him a little longer than I would like, but hey, he did it. So solid play. And good job by Dave over there, staying alive and understanding that he had a huge advantage just by being alive over there. He didn't need to win any gunfight. He didn't need to do much, you know.
And we'll take a quick look at the Expendables lineup.
The Expendables are based in Fielding, New Zealand, and they are New Zealand's top pro team. The Expendables won the 2017 Millennium SPL Series in Europe and have been promoted to the NXL Pro Division for Europe 2018. Here is their lineup for Masters. Dave Hopkins, Ivan Christensen, Matt Kling, Thomas Hopkins, Blake Christensen, Hayden Donnelly, Davey All, and Blake Yarber from Dynasty. The Expendables currently shoot a mixture of Field 1 and Planet Eclipse markers and wear HK Army gear from paintballshop.com. The Expendables came out strong with a win on the first round of 2017 and are currently in second place for the series. They have been training hard, and with the long-time history with Blake Yarber from Dynasty, the Expendables are looking hot for Masters.
We're back. So looking at the Expendables pit, taking that first long drawn-out point, 5 minutes, so almost exactly half the amount of time that these guys have to play this match. Ticket off the clock. A few good plays coming from both sides of the field there. Unfortunately, just right when everything was going down on the Doritos, the SWAT player getting shot out of the snake. That was a big kill for the Expendables. Expendables looking like they're doing a good job of correcting once the game's going. Once mistakes happen.
Kane, what's up, man? That's the trainer for Expendables back in New Zealand. Awesome dude. He's got these guys in shape. Back to Josh Harper playing with Perth Crisis, brother.
What a great view of Expendables on the screen there.
Yeah, dude, this webcast is top notch. Alright, and I like that. Blake Yarber now is going down, being the one on the Dorito side. Looks like 5 alive for Expendables, and Blake is going to work over there.
And first kill is Matty Kling.
Oh, wow.
That's a big one.
Wow.
I think that was...
So, as you say that, though, yes, they lost Matty Kling, but Blake made a huge move over on that Dorito side to bunker Ryan pretty much on the break.
So we've got a 3-on-3 game right now.
3-on-4.
3-on-4.
Down with
3-on-4, sorry.
And just like that, it's a 3-on-2. Both teams losing a player.
Better field position, absolutely, for SWAT, though. You see the two Expendable players, they're just crossed up in there. And there's actually an opportunity right now for one of them to come off that zone and go attack down that Dorito side, because SWAT isn't sure what's going on either.
That gun does not sound right, really. It's like... Oh, it's just
no, it's just nice and smooth. Yeah, they don't look like they're waiting. They don't look like they're trying to apply that pressure.
That's something we've seen you do really well, Marcelo, is aggression in defense. And it's sometimes been the difference of usually is the difference of what sort of breaks these things open.
Absolutely. Paintball is a very back and forth game, and sometimes you got to play offense, sometimes defense, and that moment can switch, right away. So you have to be aware of that. And that was a good example right there. There was a small moment there where the Expendable player could have went all the way down that Dorito side, but now that opportunity is gone. So if you were to go try to attack now, he's going to get ripped apart because SWAT, they started to communicate and they figured out where the bodies were.
G4 now, so it's just the tower left, and it's Alex and Jeremy are really putting a lot of pressure on the tower player. They're double stacking him, 2 gun lines from 2 different angles. And I think Jeremy's going to come in and finish it up.
It's always a good feeling as a player when you come through on that last guy.
And he's not looking at you. And he's just trying to stay alive. And
SWAT killing a bit of time before
I don't know why they want to do that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think they're okay with this. Oh, wow, so 3 minutes left in this game.
This is this replay here. Jeremy Fitton taking care of business. Loading Aiden Donnelly's pack up with hits, so that's going to be hard to clean up in that 2 minutes and get back out there.
And fellas, I do got to get going. We are up right after this.
Yeah.
So,
thank you very much for coming up.
Yes, I love being up here. Hopefully I can get back up here again today. Another one of the games. So.
Well, there's only 3 left, so if you've got to come up,
next? You've got
to make finals and you
Eskimo
can come
Bros.
back up.
Oh, that'll be a good game, man.
Yeah, Chad's playing really well, and Eskimo Brothers are doing it. So,
awesome.
Let's
Thank
go.
you.
No worries.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Peace. Alright. So,
we're back into the...
and we got a ball game. 2:38 left on the official game time. 1 point each, 1 point apiece. Nothing in between it. The air is electric.
You can taste it.
You can cut it with a knife.
It tastes like fried chicken. So looking in the SWAT pit right now, it seems quite jovial and happy.
What does jovial mean?
Happy?
Yeah.
Like Bliggett, kind of.
Yeah. Old timey speak. If you're tuning in, make sure you let us know you're there.
Did anyone do any predictions for the score for this game?
I don't think so.
No? Oh, we're still 2.5 minutes left. What do other people think it's going to be?
Too tough to tell. Doggy.
Yeah, an old SWAT player there, Darren Hawkes.
So, where are we sitting for the finals? At the moment, Sacramento DMG's in. Perth Crisis definitely in.
And SWAT's in.
And SWAT's in, even if they lose?
Yeah, even if they lose, yeah.
Okay. Expendables, Marauders, Eskimo Brothers. Yeah,
So you got SWAT on the screen right now in the black and grey, and Expendables are in the red.
Yeah, Woods, big move into the snake. Blake Yarber getting shot out, trying to go deep on the Dorito side. 4 on 5 paintball.
Ryan Greenspan's just checking himself. Play on, he's clean. Nick Wells gets straight to the wall. Oh, and I think he got Matt Kling just bumping across, yep. So that was a nice move there by Nick, just waiting for the secondary move to Snake 2. And he caught Matt Kling coming short. Now Ryan runs all the way through to Dorito 3 for SWAT. So this is going to put a mad amount of pressure on that back centre player with with Dan Woods in the Snake.
Jeremy loves a gun battle.
It's actually Dan. It's Dan right now, so...
Oh, okay. Dan Woods loves a gun battle.
But Greenspan's gone, so Ryan's
back right now. Oh, that tower's keeping him in though.
Yeah, the tower's stopping him from rapping. So, and from victory comes. Is it one left?
Two. Ryan Greenspan getting shot out.
Nick Wells again cleans up when someone does the bump from the tower to Dorito corner.
So back
on 2 on 2. But I don't know if anyone's aware of the snake or even watching the snake corner at this stage.
That's Ivan there in the snake corner for Expendables. Nick Wells on your screen there, playing through the window. Will Gunton filling through the Doritos behind him. It looks like he's looking to get busy here. Gets clapped up by Ivan. So Ivan now pushing down the snake. Yeah, everyone just sort of snoozing on that snake corner. And Will Gunton getting a lot of heat. Still in the game though. Trying to play out 2-on-1 from that position. Very hard thing to do. Trading out though with Ivan Christensen. So
SWAT should be toweling right now. It's interesting that
Taylor Hawkins. That looks like a Christensen, but he's got an 8. Number 8.
So it's interesting that SWAT just didn't towel once Will went.
Will went.
When Will went. When Swill was gone.
Try and save that time.
Yeah, well, you want to try and get a point back now, so it doesn't matter for SWAT. They're through anyway, but they just want to have the win. So let's have a quick break to another commercial.
Sorry.
It's all right.
We are back. 26 seconds left on the clock. Expendables with a 1-point lead. In this, one of the very last games of the prelims. After these games, we'll be having a small break, and then we'll be back to bring you some finals. So the semi-pro finals.
Semi-pro semi-finals, followed by the pro semi-finals, and then semi-pro finals, and then pro finals. Yeah.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
If a wood could chuck wood.
So we're at the 10:55 game, Sydney SWAT versus Expendables. Perth Christ is taking on Eskimo Brothers next.
All back center!
Oh, and it's a major. That's a reversal. Well, it should be a reversal. That was a major penalty in the last 10 seconds.
Comes Dan Woods. Down the snake. Everyone's still friendly.
Yeah.
Looks like Expendables going to take that one.
And we'll just go to a small commercial.
back. Blake from the winning team, the Expendables. That was a really tough match. You know, that first point going for 5 minutes.
Yeah, far out was a long point.
Yeah, that was a really smart play. I was just saying down through the snake to close that one out.
Yeah.
You know, looks like you guys are sitting pretty to maybe make finals, just depending on how things stack up when we count it.
Yeah, hopefully. Yep.
Did you learn anything from that game going forward that you're going to try and implement into the finals?
Definitely for SWAT. Our main focus was shutting down Ryan Greenspan up those Doritos because he's a real force to be reckoned with up those Doritos. He just flies through the man.
Yeah, well, Blake was doing a pretty good job of that, going head-to-head with him a few times.
Yeah, it was awesome. Taking him out.
Yeah, and so while I've got you here, just say a big congratulations on you guys playing up in the NXL and the Pro Division next year in the Millennium, or the European NXL.
Very exciting, yeah.
It's been really great to watch you guys back here and back and overseas as well. So thanks a lot for joining us, Blake. And
thank you.
I know there's plenty of people out there tuning in. So if you want to say good day to any of them.
Yeah, I'll say good day to Caroline, Susan Bignell, my mum, Libby Taylor, she should be watching, and David Christensen, my dad. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot, Blake. We'll let you get back to your boys. Awesome. Thanks for joining us. Good luck in the rest of your games. Hopefully you guys make finals.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
All right, we're watching the breakout from Crisis here now. Thanks to Blake Christensen, and looks like they've lost. Was he in the wall?
I think Mike Downey tried to make a move to the Doritos.
Got chopped up, and Eskimo Brothers lost one as well.
Eskimo Brothers losing a player, but Christ is losing 3 players early. There's only 2 left alive now. Chad George looks like, for Eskimo Brothers, that he's sort of slowed down a bit, not going up to those Doritos at big like he was before, playing more in the back middle. Chad George is going to work through the Doritos there, put heaps of pressure on the back of Hunter Kozersky at the tower. You can see that shot across the field there on your screen.
Just smashing off his bunker.
Marcelo trying to keep Chad George controlled in that Dorito there from the snake corner. Eskimo Brothers up at the wall. Probably Jamie Angus. Yeah, these Eskimo Brothers players on the snake side really need to be moving down and putting a bit of pressure on.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. The problem is you can't hang out like he's doing that with Marcelo in his opposite corner, and Marcelo will come out and chop him.
Well, you can see Hunter having to live behind his gun, so if they came down through the snake there, just have nowhere for Hunter to live. Push him out, hopefully into Chad George's gun. Here we go, Jamie Angus trying to make something happen through the middle here. Getting shot by Marcelo, so a 2-on-2 game now. So Chad George and Hunter Kozersky on the back row. Marcelo and Hunter Kozersky on the back row for Perth Crisis. Chad George on the right of your screen there in the Houston Heat jersey for Eskimo Brothers. Other player, Sean Patrick for Eskimo Brothers. Hopped way back in snake corner. Really leaving Chad George to do a lot of the work in this point. But you know, in a situation like this, it comes back also on Chad, you know, having to talk back and say to his boy, hey, come help me out, let's get down the field, let's make something happen. But I think Chad's a bit too far away to do that, out of eye contact. So Sean Patrick making a move into the snake now. And Chad George saying something only, back left only or something like that. And shooting Hunter out.
Yep.
Hunter really dropping the ball there. Now a one-on-one, Chad George and Marcelo Margot. Chad George wasting no time, moving up the field. Marcelo advancing. Try and keep our voices down so they don't hear us.
Very exciting stuff. Dynasty player on Houston Heat player.
Chad.
And Chad's got a gun problem, I say, and Marcelo being clutch again.
You could hear him, he sort of gave it away. He pulled his trigger, you could hear nothing coming out. So loader issue or running out of paint, one or the other. But yeah, it's when you're in a situation like that and you dry fire your gun, you can just really hear the difference in the sound. You hear him fired 2 shots and Marcelo just launched at him.
I think that the problem there was from Sean, just as long as Sean stayed inside, Sean just kept coming out and hanging out on the outside of the snake. And you know, Marcelo is that sort of play. Even when he's under pressure from the Dorito side, he's still going to just keep checking down the lane, checking down the outside of the snake. And he nearly caught Sean Patrick several times in the opposite corner. So that was a close point, but just shows what Eskimo Brothers are capable of.
Yeah, well, Chad George, like we said earlier today, was playing really aggressive all weekend. Now it looks like he's sort of taken the back seat, starting in the back middle quite a lot, the tower, sending other players up through to take his job at that Dorito. They're doing that big run where they go up to the wall and then just duck across at the last second into Dorito 3. There's Perth Crisis in their pits.
Perth Crisis, you see Hunter Kozerski wiping his gear down, Nick Lamb there, killer snake player, playing the third and second snake push for Perth Crisis. We've also got Steve Browning from STK helping them out.
They're bringing out the big Matheson's coming out for this one. Number 11.
It still sounds like Chad George is walking out. I can hear him shooting his gun. It sounds like he's still dry firing, missing every third and fourth ball. He's shooting a shocker. I'm sure they have electronic eyes on those guns. Sounds like he needs to turn them on.
I think he was having a hopper problem, so it just wasn't feeding at all.
Paint's been really great this weekend. We've heard a lot of good things from all the teams.
Yep, the Killer Plague and the HK exclusive. And we had Supreme on the Friday and went to the nice fresh exclusive. It's all been shooting really sweet for everybody. You see the breakout there. We've got Eskimo Bros on the left side and Crisis on the right. We've got Eskimo Brothers on the screen. And Jamie Angus goes straight to the wall. So we've got Dave, you can see Dave Matheson and Jamie Angus.
Dave's going to go around.
Dave's going to come around.
Take his man, but sort of run into nowhere.
And he
shooting Chad George.
Shot Chad George as well.
Perth Crisis have 2 players in the snake now. Only 1 player left alive for Eskimo Brothers. And now there's none.
That was a bit of a critical point.
That's a 2-point lead to Perth Crisis now. Let's jump to a little video about those Perth Crisis boys.
Crisis was founded in 2012 in Perth, Western Australia. This year, Crisis has been a dominating force, placing second in round 1 and winning rounds 2 and 3. They are the series leader heading into round 4. Here's their roster: Zach Hunter Kozierski, Nick Lamb, Mike Downing, Chris Austin, Marcelo Margot from Dynasty, Dave Phillips, Stevie Browning, and Dave Matheson. Perth Crisis use HK Army Shockers with Gladiate air systems. They are also sponsored by Action Paintball Games, PaintballShop.com, Free Flight Energy, Sunrise Patios, and LendMe. The Crisis roster has some of the best players from the USA, UK, and Australia, and is looking to back up their past performance with a Masters win and a series title. Crisis have to make the finals to win the series.
And we're back now, so we've got a 2-0 ball game going right so far in favour of Perth Crisis with just a fraction under 6 minutes left of game time. And again, it's submission 4, so if Crisis can put another 2 points on the board, that's game over. Otherwise, yeah, we've got Eskimo Bros got to try something. They were a bit unlucky in that last point. They've just got a couple of early Gs on their own side. And Dave Matheson was the big breakthrough there. He came through, took out Jamie Angus and Chad George, and just completely wiped out their whole attack on the centre and the Dorito side.
Always a big plus when that guy can go around the wall and take more than one guy with him.
Yeah, which is something Dave Matheson's just really good at doing.
That's why you pay Dave Matho.
Yeah. There comes Dave again. So now we've got Dave Oates at the wall and Dave Matheson from Crisis, Dave Oates from Expo Brothers. Both wall players are shooting different sides.
Yeah, Dave doing a good job at keeping the Eskimo Brothers contained in the Doritos. Dave Oates playing through the windows. Here comes Matho around. Ooh, almost got him, but on his way back around, he popped a few on the back, so trading out the wall there.
trading off now allowed the Dorito player to bump up.
And also, Eskimo Brothers in the Snake too.
Yep, and who's the player that did the Dorito bump to the Dorito 3? He shot out Dave from...
I think that's Chris Dewey.
Yeah, Chris Dewey again. A lot of pressure on right now.
I think it's Nathan Jones in the Doritos.
Yeah, Nathan Jones.
Eskimo Brothers.
I think you're right there.
I think. It's hard to see from up here. 2 players left alive now for Perth Crisis. There's Chris Austin in the Snake corner and Marcelo on the Aztec. Both in the one frame mask.
So a lot of pressure on Crisis right now to hold out as long as they can. Red's checking the Snake player for Crisis. He's gone, so it's just the Marcelo.
4-on-1 now. Here comes Chad George through the middle, looking to get a bit of revenge for that 1-on-1. Yeah, winning with 4 alive, so good point from Eskimo Brothers, working that one out.
And again, I've got to say, as players, the most improved players at this event is the Eskimo Brothers.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know what they've put in the Kool-Aid. Maybe Chad George has been sharing it around or something, but yeah.
Alright, so, sorry, correction. That guy that was doing that really great play through the Doritos for Eskimo Brothers, that was Josh
Hode, yep. Another old school player.
Yeah. Yeah, he's it's been good to watch these guys this weekend.
Yeah, Joshua just did a mad playthrough there. He was able to, as soon as he shot at Dave Matheson coming around shooting Dave Oates, he was able to just bump all the way down and just pick up at least another 2-pack.
Jake Spencer tuning in all the way from Yellowstone in the States. He's over there at the moment.
Oh yeah, Jake's
with his missus.
Oh, that's cool.
With his misso.
Misso, that's right.
Checking out the Webbo. Brianna Martin chiming in. 15 BPS. 15.
Gun sounds so cool. Got a nice little aerial view again there, thanks to SkyTech UAV. It's giving us all our awesome aerial views.
When he turned up yesterday or on Friday morning to set up the UAV, the only thing he said was, "I need your boots, your clothes, and your motorcycle."
Keys to your motorcycle.
And then he went to work.
So a bit of a view around all over the field right now. The layout.
So yeah, we've only got one more prelim game after this. We'll have Ballistic Unit taking on Explicit. Explicit's another team that's looking to try and scrape through into that 4th position in the final, so it's really contentious. I think there's about 4 teams that could possibly make it.
It all comes down to these last 3 matches are all about trying to get that last spot in the top 4.
So then after that game, we will be having a bit of a lunch break, and then probably for about half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that, we'll let you know when we're going to come back. And then we'll be on to the finals. So we're looking at having the semi-pro guys come up and play their finals first, and sort of mixing it in with the pro finals. So we're starting to wind down on the day. There's not that many games left of Paintball. So make sure that now's your chance to share the word around. If you are watching, just hit that little share button down the corner. Really appreciate it. Help grow the sport, help grow Australian Paintball, and share the Super 7 series around. The bigger we can make this, the more we can spend on it.
Yeah. And when we can order ivory back scratches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Really
butt scratcher! Butt scratcher!
So we're looking right now, you can see Eskimo Bros again with Chad George. Looks like Chad's going to be doing some magic down the Dorito side again. Big wide split. Oh, interesting. Straight to the wall and then across to the Dorito.
Yep. Usually when Chad George lines up on that side of the field, that's what he's going to do. Here comes Mike Downing down through the Doritos, matching Chad George. Getting shot on the snapshot. Trading out.
Trading out. So it's 4-on-3 now. But Crisis has managed to get all the way into basically the Snake 3.
Yeah, and Dave Phillips as well for Crisis, filling in for the Doritos, taking that spot that got left by Mike Downing. A lot of pressure being applied by Perth Crisis now.
It's
always
the
important.
Dorito one. Is that I think it's Dave Oates right on the Dorito one now, trying to keep Steve Austin in.
Yeah, it was always something when we played. It was really important to win this last prelim
Sorry,
game.
Chris Austin, Steve Austin. Keep thinking the $6 million man.
You want to win this last game going into the finals. Really just keeps the team on a high. Never good losing that game right before the finals. Wow, getting clapped up.
Oh, but he trades.
And the Doritos getting shot out too.
And they call it. They towed it.
See how it went on.
Smart move by Eskimo.
Yeah, save that time.
Yep.
Hey, Jane Brady.
How's America, Jane?
Hope you're having a good time over there. We're going to jump to a quick commercial. We'll be back with the last few points of this game.
And we are live. I was quicker. So we're looking at the 50. Looks really wonderful. Now we're back to the Eskimo pits.
Might be gonna call. Oh, what? They got 5 players on the field, 5 players in the pits. They're stacked. We got a lot of Eskimo brothers out this weekend.
I think a lot of fanboys.
The numbers have grown as the weekend's gone on, so maybe there's been some off-field shenanigans we don't know about. Some more Eskimo brothers being made.
We made the jerseys for Eskimo brothers. I think we made like 150 of the bloody things.
Yeah,
okay. Okay, when Crisis on the screen.
Nick Lamb going for a big breakout into the snake. G1 getting called. Eskimo brothers losing a player early. Chad George.
Look at the way he goes in.
Yeah.
Second kill. All the pressure now.
The Nick Lamb in the snake.
Going all the way up, yep, the snake. Trying to go to snake 2.
Marcelo getting shot, trying to move across.
Oh, and I think Nick Lamb just took out Chad.
Yeah, Jamie Angus in the wall. Can back up here and put a few shots on Nick, yeah.
And yeah, Jamie does. Oh, he should have done it a couple seconds earlier. Chad is still in.
So here's Chris Austin. Chris Austin filling in the snake. So 3-on-3 game now, I think. 3-on-2 or 3-on-3. Jamie Angus getting caught napping there. Good move from Chris Austin while all that was going down, just filling into the snake. Only 1 player left alive now for Eskimo brothers.
And again, this is when you towel.
The Irish guy, Dave Phillips, saying to slow it down, taking control of the game. Paddy Phillips. David McPhillips.
Hey, David Phillips has done really good for him this weekend too.
Yeah.
He's been a very strong force down through the Doritos.
Not many Irish paintballers in Australia, and Dave Phillips being one of them.
No, most of them they come here and the Irishmen they see our beer and then it's all over. They don't do anything after that. They just drink.
Well, speaking of the Eskimo brothers earlier, let's have a quick look at them and their team lineup.
The Eskimo Brothers were founded in 2015 in New South Wales and are traditionally a throw-together team of players from different teams when their main team is not playing the event. The Eskimo Brothers from Masters include players from Plan B, Space Chicken Entourage, TPC, HK Reapers, and Sydney 187. Here's their roster from Masters. Jamie Angus, Nathan Jones, Chris Suey, Dave Oates, Joshua Hode, Sean Patrick, Matthew Hoskin-Bell, and Chad George of Houston Heat. This will be the Eskimo Brothers' first Super Sevens event for the season, having last played at Masters in 2016. They are always great to watch and hard to predict, and with the addition of Chad George from Houston Heat, they'll be a formidable opponent at Masters.
Back in the pits for Crisis.
So I think the score's 4-1 now.
I think you are correct.
I believe.
If
my process of elimination is correct. Indubitably. It's that flash. Yeah, keep checking in with us. Christy Stevens, normally out here with the Eskimo brothers, tuning in.
Yeah, she's an Eskimo bro.
Eskimo.
Well, she's got a jersey.
Yeah, she was here last Masters. We're playing with them.
I think so, yes.
I know so. I was here.
I think you're correct.
I believe so. Chad George, really big boost for the Eskimo brothers this weekend.
I was telling Jamie before, man, and the Eskimo bros have had a fantastic time. I mean, they're so happy with how they performed all weekend.
Yeah, well, hopefully they can come back and put a full season in. And wow, Chad George, 2 shots out of his gun and he's out. Jamie Angus looks like he's caught Chris Austin there trying to bump out wide.
Yep.
Chris Austin copied one in the back of the head from Nick Lamb as he's walking off. 4-on-4 game now. Sean Patrick left as the island for Eskimo Brothers out there on the Snake side.
Oh, and they've just lost the Eskimo Bros lost the tower player as well. So it's just
call that kind of move an Eskino. Jamie Angus looked like he's got some gun dramas. He's doing a rack and slap, giving his hopper a bit of a slap.
And he's just lost his Dorito 2 player as well, so now it's 4-on-2.
Maybe the Snake corner, he's gone very quiet. You think you'd be toweling it now? Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, point over. Match over if
over.
they lose this point, so it'll be 5-1. Get a 4-point mercy.
Sucks being
and
in
here
that
comes
position.
the run through.
Yeah, the Irishman, Dave McPhillips. All the way from Dublin. Kilkenny.
It's just that's one thing you don't want to have is when you're on that wall and you're playing the key spot and then your hopper just dies.
He throwing his gun on the ground?
No, I think he dropped his gun. I think he's in a bit of pain. I think everybody got shot on the hand.
Alright, so yeah, that was a win to Perth Crisis, a 5-1 victory over Eskimo Brothers. We'll jump to a quick word from our sponsor, and then we'll be back with the winner of that game, someone from Perth Crisis, having a chat.
The explicit pits now. So we've got Jared Cossier, Aaron McCauley, Ethan Kleber, Keith DeLevitt Jr. from LA Ironman.
Yeah. Mike, I'll step out. I'll let Chris Austin join us.
Oh, I'm going to do my first interview.
Yeah.
I feel really special. Right, go gentle, Chris. All right. So, finished the prelims. You only had the one draw and all the rest were wins. Two draws. Oh, who's the second one? It's DMG
and Explicit.
And Explicit. Oh, yeah, that was a great game.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
So,
5 more seconds.
That Eskimo Bros game, man, those guys have stepped it up, eh? It's like...
yeah, they really have. They really have stepped it up from yesterday morning to now, definitely.
It looked like you sort of really, towards the end of that match, you just got your lanes really
Yeah, we
on
seem to
point.
be shooting the corner guy.
Yeah,
very
well,
much.
in that last point, I don't know if you realised, but
Every
Chad
time.
George just returned, got 2 shots off his gun and just got blazed.
I got shot from the wall as well, though. So, no, it's going well.
So, what are you going to? Any plans for without obviously giving everything away? You're into the finals. So I think you'll be in first place in the finals.
Yeah, I think we go through top seed.
Yeah, it's top
I think
seed.
we have to win that to go through top seed.
And then I think it'll be DMG will be in second, and then I think it's SWAT in third, and then depending on I think this last match.
Yeah, I think Expendables out.
I think they might be in.
It could be Marauders. I think go through.
Well, yeah, cause the thing was there's like 3 or 4 teams that were really tied up for it. So so either way, so come into the finals for I suppose it's hard to work out what you do because it depends on who you're going to play, really. So
that's it. It's a new tournament now.
Yep, and everything's all going well for the guys in the pits and everything like that. You're all seem to be very calm and collected in there.
Yeah. It's very hot today, but we've got a good roster of guys, so we can spread the reps over everyone. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah, we got so many guys who can play Dorito as well. So many guys can do the snake and everything. So
that's good.
That's really awesome. Well, mate, good luck for the finals.
Thank you.
We'll might see you out there later on. See all the magic on the snake.
I hope so.
All right, thanks a lot.
Cheers, mate.
See you, mate. Back. And we're looking at Ballistics Unit playing Explicit. And this may be another key game because Explicit is one of the teams that was tied in with a couple others for the final spot in finals. And looks like one player didn't make it in time.
Bad way to start. Taylor Hopkins making up for that all the way into their snake too.
And letting everybody know where he is.
Yeah, whacking the bunker, nothing hard. Pretty fired up. Not making it out that time.
I don't know how he didn't make it out. I mean, first point of a new game.
Yeah, just not paying attention.
Now see, this is where he's doing wrong. Sam needs to be going back into the pit and getting ready for the next point.
Yeah.
So he doesn't do it again.
That when you get fired up like that, it can sort of eat into your team a little bit. We got Damien Ryan joining us for this match. Hoping to score the last game of the prelims.
Is this the last game?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Lucky last. So 5-on-4 game. Explicit really needed to win this for any chance to get through to the finals.
Do they have the possibility of getting in?
I'm not sure.
We're not really sure. It's like several teams like.
Yeah, it was right on the bubble. I think with us losing, I think with Expendables winning that last match might have locked their spot in.
Yeah, okay. Paint up here. So we see Johnny Bauhaus up in the wall playing through the windows for Ballistic Unit trying to make something happen. Definitely unfortunately Ballistic Unit not being able to make the finals in this one, but you want to go out on a bit of a high, put a bit of pressure on these teams right before finals, show them what you're made of. So here he comes, Johnny Bauhaus through, bunkering out Explicit's player.
And another one.
Keith the Vet, I think, out of the Doritos. And another Dorito player getting shot now, so a 3-on-3 match. Was that
I think it's a 3-on-2.
Yeah, one of those snake guys walking too, so Jared Cozier on your screen. So good way to come back, and Explicit toweling it. So what a way to come back from Ballistic Unit. Doing stuff like that, it's a good way to fire players up. Shooting them after they towel it. So everyone's tuning in. So here's a replay. Oh, Taylor Hopkins sitting in the snake.
Just taking a break, resting.
This is Johnny Bauhaus coming through for this run through.
Taylor.
Big moves on the Dorito side.
Yeah, that was pretty much what broke that game open.
See, this is silly. Sam needs to learn this. He's a smarter player than that. He's still there arguing with the referee about the point. They've won the point. He should be back in there with his team. Who cares? Let's go.
Yeah, you got to have eyes forward. Be focusing on the next thing. I guess he's ready to roll.
So first point goes to Ballistics Unit.
Well, you said earlier, Ballistic Unit isn't going to make the finals, but they've been in every match. They've been playing good, they've been playing solid, and improving the whole tournament, which is what you want to see.
Mike, going to do some yelling out of the booth. Real professional.
How do we catch this?
Sam!
Oh, this is caught up.
Sam!
Yeah, it's
Sam!
The live stream for us is about 10 seconds behind. So So yeah, everyone tuning in. I know we got a few Chris Austin fans. He's saying that everyone was back home in a cafe, had the stream going. There's a bit of his family there, so it's really good that we can bring this to you guys, and you can see, your boy.
The guy's got condoms on their guns still.
And a few people tuning in.
We got our favorite fan, Bobby Aviles, watching from California.
Oh, Bobby! Hey, Bobby!
Bobby, you should be
Love
here
Bobby.
right
He's
now.
awesome. What a great guy.
We miss you, Bob.
Champion.
That one.
So Bobby, this one's to Bobby.
Bob Dog.
Bob Dog.
We need Bob and
Tops.
Wong here. Where's Wong?
I know, Kevo.
I miss
on
Wong.
Okay, looking explicit right now. 8 minutes left on the clock, and they're just down 1 point. So plenty of life left in this match.
I feel like he's coming through the middle at some point. Nope, they're gonna.
Shooting the Dorito player out early for Ballistic Unit. So 5-on-4 game, but boy, we're in one. So a 4-on-4 just like that. Keep the bit on your screen. Ethan Kleiber behind him. Captain Plucker walking as well. So
Kill 2, but Ballistic Unit's made him move down the snake.
So there's
he's looking for it.
Taylor Hopkins on your screen in the snake. Put a bit of heat on the cross on the Jared Cozier. Jared Cozier is so good at staying alive. It's 3-on-3, I think.
Yeah, you can see Keith looking around where I want to see what I can do.
Tactical retreat.
Yeah, we saw you doing a few of those against 4 and 5 guns, making it alive.
Sometimes it's needed, especially on this layout. There's so much stuff in the way that you can make those big fields later in the game and no one will pick you up.
It seems like you and Tim Montressor are the force field buddies. So Taylor Hopkins moving down through the snake, trying to get those angles across on the explicit Doritos. He's going to be able to shut this move down. Here comes Keith
here goes Keith with the big move.
Yeah, getting one. Looked like he made it alive, Sue, so a nice move from Keith, breaking this game open. Explicit in a good spot to win this. Both the 50-yard bunkers on the snake and Doritos. Ethan Kleiber up through the back. And here comes Jared Cozier launching. Take out the Doritos, come through and finish off the last player in the tower, but getting caught, so 2-on-1 now. And he steps out, so a 1-on-1 game now. We've got a referee going in to check Johnny Bauhaus out.
I think you hurt yourself a bit there.
Ethan Kleiber up against Bauhaus, Johnny Bauhaus for
He's still alive.
Oh wow, yeah, just walking into that gun there. It's always hard when you sort of go out of the game while the ref's checking you there. You put your head down and you can miss all that, just little bumps.
But still, look at that. The ballistics units have, I think they've stepped it up.
Oh, absolutely.
Here's a replay of Keith the Bit coming down on Taylor Hopkins. This is the game that the move that broke the game open.
And it's hard too because he was pushing on the bunker. So when Keith came down, there was no chance of error. He knew exactly what.
Yeah,
so he knows exactly which bunker he was going for.
That's one thing I have seen Taylor do quite a bit. He gets in the snake, crawls all the way up, and then whacks the bunker with his hand.
Well, Taylor's always been a great snake player, but to be fair, he's barely played the last.
He came in early on Saturday.
Yeah, but
so
I mean, he hasn't played.
Oh, he missed the whole day of the tournament?
Yeah, no, but he hasn't been playing. He's moved to Queensland. He's from New Zealand originally. He's moved to Queensland for work there, and I don't think he's been playing much at all.
Yeah,
so he's come in really cold, and he's still got this mad speed.
He's definitely playing solid.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Knocked the rust off the first few points.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Diving into the snake was definitely an easy way to grind that rust off. Playing pretty good yesterday in the Australia versus New Zealand game.
Yeah, how'd the 10-man end up? I went to the koala park. No,
how'd the koalas go?
They were nice. They looked like drunk, lazy little men.
So yeah, the 10-man went awesome. Australia won 5-0. So it was 10-man for those that didn't catch it. It is up on the Super Sevens page, on the Facebook page, the YouTube page, and the website.
Yeah, so you can watch it any time.
Yeah, so it was 10 on 10 at 15 balls per second. So 300 paintballs in the air every second.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, Australia got the win.
Yeah, it was.
I bet.
Yeah, it was good.
And you can see the teams that were coming in. Like the New Zealand guys lost. Well, they lost all the points,
But
but they were walking the pitch. You can see they're all grinning from in because they just had mad fun. It was
exactly.
Shooting that much pain flying in there was hectic.
So we can see Taylor sitting for this point. Taylor Hopkins on the left of your screen there.
And yes, he is related to David Hopkins and Tommy Hopkins
really?
from Expendables. Yeah.
Why does he not play with them?
Because he moved to Queensland, he hasn't been on their roster. So. Oh, they lose their snake player off the break.
5-on-4 for Explicit off the break. Bounce it back out with a 4-on-4.
Yeah,
Jason Gardner.
It was Jason Gardner, yep.
Another
from
good Kiwi player. So Vincent Tarfai getting shot out now, so no snake presence for Ballistic Unit. Keith DeVitt looking like he's going to capitalise on that. Oh no, sorry, Aaron Corley. There goes Jared Cozier making a move through the Doritos for Explicit on your screen.
Yeah, it looks like he just blew the back center's pack apart.
Yeah.
So 2 players left alive now. Morgs Byrne getting chopped up, going down. Only the captain, Sam Comport. So 3 left alive for Explicit now. 2 on the snake side. Captain Plucker coming through the Doritos. Keith DeVitt.
Let's see if this Judo guy can pull some magic out.
I think is it Keith DeVitt?
Yeah.
Plucker.
Is that in?
Well, Keith might have sat this point.
It did look like he got hurt at the end of that point, so maybe he took one off.
Yeah, he was hobbling around a little bit yesterday, so maybe carrying an injury.
Or he's just old.
Old man DeVitt. Yeah, we're going to jump over to a video about one of these teams. Probably check out Explicit. See these boys in action.
Sydney Explicit are an Australian professional paintball team formed at the beginning of 2009 to compete in the Australian Super Sevens paintball series. Explicit has placed in the top 4 of every round this season. Their 8 players for the Masters are Mick Jones, Aaron McCauley, Jared Cozier, Sam Dwyer, Ethan Kleiber, Jason Gardner, and Keith DeVitt Jr. Sydney Explicit is a Dye Precision sponsored team, and they'll be using all the latest Dye M2 markers, R2 hoppers, I5 goggles, and clothing. They're also backed by Paintball Addiction. With the inclusion of LA Ironman's Keith DeVitt Jr., the presence at the center wall will be stronger and more dangerous than ever. After winning the Masters in 2016, Explicit has a title to defend. There's a growing hunger and desire to win and defend this title, which will make Explicit one of the toughest contenders at the Masters.
Are you on it as well?
I love Kino. It's my new game.
Kino.
Alright, everyone at home, like, share, message. Spread the word of this great webcast. And Kino.
Yeah.
And Kino.
Send any Kino winnings our way. 10 numbers.
Kino and koalas, mate.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's been a great trip.
10 numbers is
Was
the way
this
to
your
play.
first time to Australia?
Yeah, I've never been.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
It was the last continent I wanted to hit. I'm over Antarctica.
The best continent.
Yeah, really?
Australia.
Oh, I thought you were saying Antarctica was.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah,
Come on,
get out of here with
Australia.
that.
So looking Explicit on the screen right now with a 2-1 lead to Ballistic Unit and 4 minutes 32 on the clock.
No Keith DeVitt running on this point either. Taylor Hopkins in the snake again.
Your boy taking the snake and making it every time.
Again, just banging. And first down goes to Explicit. And all these guns are pointing down the snake side just about. So, yep, I think Jason's just been blown away. Oh, and same with Ethan Cleaver.
Ballistic Units are really stepping it up this match.
Same with Taylor Hopkins.
Yeah, well, I can see Dave, the captain. Plucker getting walking off there, trying to signal to his pits to hit the towel. I don't know. You're up on points.
Yeah. At this point, it's just pretty much hoping your guy doesn't get a penalty.
So 2-all.
Hey, there's another Kai. You should be here too. Where is Kai at?
Victoria.
Yesterday.
Hitting the gym.
Yeah, he said he was coming. I was hoping to see him at this event.
Yeah, we're supposed to be helping out the.
Oh, he was going to be playing with Adron.
Ballistic Unit.
Yeah, Ballistic Unit. Yeah, Ballistic Units. So let's go to video.
Guns and gear. The most important piece of equipment is the player's gun. The guns shoot at an amazing 15 balls per second, reaching speeds of up to 300 feet per second. The guns are fed by powerful, motorized 200 paintball hoppers, able to keep up with the gun's extreme rate of fire. The players carry extra paint in pods on their back to ensure they don't run out. Some players carry up to 1,500 paintballs for 1 point. The mask is a specially designed, lightweight piece of gear that protects the player's eyes and face, all whilst allowing the player to hear and speak clearly. All of this awesome gear is available at Australia's #1 paintball store, paintballshop.com.
We're all geared up, they've brought it back.
Yeah,
so it's a tour match.
Everyone, I think it was all the guys there getting excited.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad we're at a break because there was a lot of language coming out of that.
Yeah, I think Hopkins has added a new level of energy to the squad.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Hopkins is he's just got incredible speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game.
Do you think it has anything to do with the big gauges in his
Yeah.
They're more aerodynamic?
Yeah, I think so. They're like a wing keel or something. They just bring him in so he comes in really fast and low.
But Explicit is a team of great players.
Yes, oh yeah, for sure. That's why they're always in the finals.
There's
mate,
about
you know?
7 great players on that team.
All right, we got Keith back on the field. Let's see what he can pull out.
Oh, Taylor Hopkins losing his loader off the brake.
That's
tighten up that speed feed. that feed neck.
And Explicit straight into the Snake 3 off the brake.
Unlucky rule that one. If you do drop your equipment, unfortunately you are eliminated if you leave it behind.
He's going to die.
Aaron McCauley trying to play the outside of the Snake. A little bit.
Big move on the Doritos off the chaos.
Tyler Prince getting down. Taking one with him at least. So a 2-on-3 game now. Tyler Prince, that was a great move, buddy. Yeah, unfortunately, Taylor Hopkins, you're losing your hopper, and if you do move away from it, you will get called out.
The wall guy went around and ghost bunker, no one.
Yeah, and
Morgs Byrne helping out from Southeast Cartel, one of the Victorian players up this weekend.
Let's see, 247. Maybe Ballistic should be just going towel.
Yeah, I was going to say, at this point, Ballistic should probably blow the towel. That or they have a lot of faith in this guy pulling out a 3-on-1.
There's been some tie-fly there. Has been the last one to left alive a few times, and there they go.
There we go, they blew it. Yes, Bobby, remember the War Eagles for life. Go more.
That was World Cup, wasn't it? Lane Cowie.
Yeah. It was our moped gang.
So Jane Brady tuning in. I know she's a big fan of you.
Yeah, I can't believe the first time I came to Australia.
Shame on you, Jane. Damien comes all the way here for you, and you're not here. I think she's still in America.
She's still in America. Years, Jane. Years we've been planning this.
That's unfriend on the
Facebook.
You
know what?
Man. That's just like
temporary ban from Facebook, Jane. Southeast Cartel represent.
Yeah, that's Morgs Byrne. He's wearing the different jersey. You can see him in the pit there, gassing his gun up, helping the ballistic unit guys out.
Yep.
They're a Victorian team.
What's Southeast Cartel?
They're a Victorian team.
Oh, okay.
Talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the jerseys one.
Yeah.
All right, makes sense.
No, I was answering your question.
I don't listen to him either, you know.
Yeah,
most of the stuff's always
I
happening
kind
on
of
me.
just tuned him out.
Yeah. So
that tinnitus is playing.
There we go, Kai. Up the Kiwis.
Yeah, Kai plays with Cartel now too, I think, and Victoria.
Okay. That makes sense now. Where's Semi-Pro at? They going finals soon too?
Yeah, they'll be coming up here. So the way we do it is they're just about finished, I think, and then this is the last match, so we'll have a break, and then we'll come back. Yeah, and then we'll be coming back, and it'll be semi-pro semi-finals first, the first 2 matches.
Oh, so the rest will be up here then?
Yeah, all be up here, and then pro semi-finals, and then semi-pro final, and then pro final.
See how many times you can say pro,
semi-pro, semi-final, semi-pro, final,
semi-final.
Yes, Jane, we still love you.
He wasn't saying that when we went to commercial.
Jane, can you please bring some of those Reese's Christmas trees, a packet of them home for me?
And leave me some more Tim Tams.
They're cheap. They're on sale now at Woolies for $2.50.
Don't tell Nikki T. McCauley going deep into the Snake.
Okay. Oh, we got some hot action at the wall coming. Great overhead view.
Ref's checking. No, still 5 alive. Checking Aaron McCauley.
Here comes Keith the Vet, running through and taking out Morgs.
And he's still going.
Oh!
Doesn't take anyone else with him.
No, with 4 alive and Explicit, having control of the snake, I feel like they're in the driver's seat right now.
Nice run to snake 1.
So Mike Jones left alive in the wall, shooting out Sam Comport and the Doritos.
And then I think Aaron just took out the snake player, the snake corner.
It's always a good play when you
major. Here we go, major penalty,
So
2 for 1.
Yeah, you got to be talented, ballistic unit.
Yeah, they need to see it every second they can at this point.
Yeah, so really Ballistic should be going towel right now.
This is their first event at this, at this format.
The race too,
so
yeah.
Why not be used to using the towel and stuff like that?
The people in the pits that are helping them should be going, hey.
It is good that Ballistic Unit come over for the Masters, get all the first game jitters out, work out how the format works, and then come back for the next season. So instead of having round 1, they're a bit rusty. This is the sort of getting all the cobwebs
Is that
out
their
now.
plan?
I think so, yeah. They've committed 100% to 2018.
Yep.
So yeah, we won't see Ballistic Unit in the finals, unfortunately. But I know this game probably means a lot to them. They want to finish the day, just show everyone what they're made of, put a bit of fear in the guys ready for next year. So, well, I give a big shout out to let's check those Ballistic Unit guys out right now.
This is Ballistics Unit Asia 1's debut for Super 7s, but back in New Zealand they have won Pro and gotten second behind their fellow countrymen, the Expendables. They're sponsored by Asia 1 International, Gel Caps Paintballs, Asylum Paintball Park, Falcon Print, Girl with a Camera, and PaintballShop.com. Ballistic Unit Asia 1 shoot Planet Eclipse CS1s and Dye M2 markers. Here's their roster for Masters: Sam Comport, Tyler Prince, Liam Kyle, Johnny Bohaus, Vincent Tarfai, Taylor Hopkins, Morgs Byrne, and Kai Harris. Ballistics Unit Asia 1 are a young and up-and-coming team, and with the reinforcements from Southeast Cartel and a hunger to succeed, they'll be fast and furious at the Super 7's Masters.
So just bringing Damien up to speed with all the different flavours of Tim Tams.
Chewy caramel's the cut, I heard.
Yeah, it is tight.
Well, Ballistic Unit throwing a timeout. Well, I just want to give a big shout out to those guys. The team: Johnny Bauhaus, Tyler Prince, Vincent Tarfai, Sam Comport, Liam Kyle, Taylor Hopkins, and Morgs Byrne from Southeast Cartel helping them out.
Yep.
Big thanks to those guys for making the trip over, and hope to see them back next year. It's always
and only team not to have imports.
Yeah.
Hashtag no imports. Is that
hashtag no imports?
Yeah. Technically, they imported an Australian.
Hashtag no imports.
They got a Mexican.
Didn't they import an Australian?
Well, look, someone from Victoria probably would count as an import. They're not. Oh, I won't say. I was going to say they're not real Australians. They're all. Well, Victorians are normally just Tasmanians that can swim.
All right, at the koala park, Tasmanian Devil is actually just running in circles. Do they always do that?
Nah, it's pretty sad when you see them doing that. It's them going crazy.
They're just bored
from being in captivity.
I couldn't tell if they naturally did it or it was just them going crazy.
And you'll see like an actual track cut out in their cage.
Yeah, it literally was just jumping in circles.
Yeah, it's sad when you see. I think that's what it's from, but
it kind of looked like it. That makes sense.
But
we're asking Dr. Scott, veterinarian expert, psychological veterinarian.
Are you a WebMD?
A little
WebMD,
Dr. Quinn. But they are getting destroyed in the wild by like cats and dogs and stuff like that. So them being in captivity helps the numbers. So it is a sad thing, but it needs to happen to keep the species alive. Unfortunately,
you learned something new.
2017, it's the world we live in.
Yes, Chris Jones. I think this is the last game of the prelims, and then we'll be moving on to the semi-pro finals.
Yeah, we will stop for a small break though, I believe.
Yeah, probably about 40 minutes, half an hour, 40 minutes.
Just need to
so we're looking at Ballistics Unit on the screen.
We've got to make something happen.
Oh, Tyler Hopkins again. There we go.
Straight for the sit down. Just tired from all that running.
They got to force the issue though. They got to score 2 points in a minute, not just one.
And Explicit's just gonna put the lanes in and haul them out.
Yeah, it looks like 5 alive for both sides, but Explicit up 2, is in the driver's seat. Snake guy's got to be a little more aggressive right now.
Yeah, it was strange because you'd think Taylor would be just straight down.
Yeah, he's been aggressive the whole game.
Oh, but there you go, the first G.
Looking like a penalty coming. Ref taking a while to call him out. Yeah, Explicit's one of those teams that's really good at just zoning up and locking lanes down, stopping these big pushes come. Tyler Prince looking like he wants to launch from that wall.
He's going to come through, but I think it's a little too late.
Yeah, 6 seconds left on the clock. Here comes.
There we go. Murder that too. Pummel him.
That was a good game.
Yeah, Ballistic unit leaving nothing behind, throwing it all down. And that brings us to the end of our prelims. So we'll be stopping for, say, about half an hour. Could be a little bit longer. The rest might need a bit more break. It is pretty hot out here. So, Damien, thanks very much for joining us up here.
No problem.
Hope we're going to go and see. Hopefully you guys made it through the finals.
We didn't, unfortunately. We had to win our last match today, then Expendables had to lose, so. But we were close.
Well, the one thing you can take away from this whole thing is chewy caramel Tim Tams.
Exactly. As I'm going straight to the gas station after this to grab some. Check back in soon.
All right. Well, we're going to cut, quick word from some of our sponsors. We'll have a break. We'll be back in about half an hour to bring you the semi-pro finals.
Did you hear G?
Paintball goggles in stock. And a ton of guns. We have all the gear for social, scenario, and tournament paintball. With over 5,000 different products in stock, we have the biggest selection of gear in the Southern Hemisphere. Paintballshop.com, Australia's paintball superstore.
What is Super 7's Paintball? Paintball is a 5-on-5 game where two teams go head-to-head in 10-minute matches, fighting to take out the other team for 1 point. Teams get 1 point by shooting all 5 opponents and pushing the button at the enemy team's start base. Players are out when a paintball hits and breaks on them, including their gun. Between each point, there is a 2-minute break to reload, clean up, and prepare for the next point. To win, a team must gain a 4-point lead or be ahead on points when the 10-minute time limit expires. For more information, check out www.super7paintball.com.
Yeah, Plucker. Showing up. Mark Jones.
Mark Jones, the real Mark Jones.
The captain of Explicit. Getting the win there. How does that sit you guys for finals?
No chance.
No dice?
No, it's no good. We've been playing alright, sort of okay all weekend and Friday, but we can't finish matches. We can't close them. It's a problem we've had for a while, as you guys know. But I think we came away with 5 draws this weekend.
Yeah.
And then one got turned into a loss because our little friend had a little. Anyway, move it right along.
Sam Dwyer, unfortunately.
Yeah, so we managed to tie DMG, which was cool, 2-2. We tied with Crisis as well, 1-1, and then we had a few ties with Marauders and.
Yeah, well, it sort of sounds like the weekend you had, you did well in the games you needed to, and let the other ones sort of slip, like against Crisis and DMG. They were really good points. You guys were really proving that you were on level with them.
Yeah, no, that's true. We felt pretty good in those games, but I found we got out to a couple of points lead in most games, and then we slowed down, and the other teams caught up and either overtook us or just we couldn't close out the last point. So it's a bit disappointing.
Maybe the boys need to hit some nightclubs and get some practice in closing.
You can teach them how to, bro.
So how are you guys finding the format? 3-day event, not a normal thing for Super 7s. Is it tough?
Nah, I love it. It's so much better because you have that. You've got that extra chance to work on stuff. So you've got the Friday. You do what you see how you're playing, and then you've got that night to talk about it. Try and fix it on the Saturday. If it doesn't work, try something else. So it's pretty good. And the time off work another day. Yeah, that was good.
Well, trying to get a little bit of props for us. So obviously the webcast is helping a little bit in that, and you guys being able to watch back over your games.
Yeah, big time. The webcast is the best. It's the best thing you guys have ever done.
Oh, thanks.
So well done, Adam. Good work, mate.
Yeah, no, well, we really enjoy bringing it to you, and enjoy teams like you showing up and putting on a good show for us. So unfortunately,
cheers, man.
Not making it through. This time last year you guys won, so
I know.
It's we've got an off season now, so hopefully you boys can put their heads together and go back over all these games, and we should see you guys nice and hot, ready to go in round 1 next year.
Let's hope so. Let's hope. Shout out to Jared Two Hats. Hopefully he comes back, and he'll know what that means.
Yeah,
boys will know what that means.
Yeah, awesome. So while you're here, we got a minute. Anyone you want to shout out to?
Yep.
Sponsors or anything?
Thanks, Dye Precision. They've kitted us out with this awesome gear. It's so light and fresh. The guns shot really well all weekend. Hoppers, I think we might have had 2 or 3 jams out of who knows how many points we played. So that was that's very positive for Dye. Raza as well, linked with Dye, i5, so beautiful goggles, very comfy. You can yell, still hear everyone, no ear blockage.
Yell at the
Paintball
referees
Addiction,
and they can still hear you too.
Yeah, they heard Sam, so that was unfortunate. But Paintball Addiction, thanks Flash for all you do. Taking our guns between each game. It's just, we don't have to do anything. We put all our guns in there and he just comes and sorts them out. They're ready to go for next game, so he's a big asset to have.
Yeah, helping us up here in the pits a few times as well.
Yep. Carly, thanks for all you do, feeding us, setting up doing all the stuff behind the scenes that no one sees. My Mrs. Jade, she lets me come here.
Well, she has been tuning in a few times this weekend.
Yeah. Well, I just had 3 weeks off and 3 weeks away from the family, and she's let me down here, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, and thanks to my boys and Keith DeVitt for coming over. We'll have you back for sure, man.
Yeah, no, well, it's been really great to watch you guys play some really, as you said, some really long, good grinding points, and hopefully we'll see you back next year.
Yeah.
Fitter, stronger.
Yep,
and
let's hope so.
Yeah, it's good to see you back from your injury as well. So
thanks, man.
Thanks a lot for joining us. So, like we said, we'll be back shortly after a small break to see the semi-pro finals.